Hey, can you bring me my thing on my vanity?
So pretty.
I'm live right now, so.
Where?
On my vanity? Yeah. Thank you.
You're so pretty, bruh.
Thanks, baby. You're so sweet. Hello, hello, guys. We're gonna get going here in right at 1 o'clock. If you guys miss any pieces of today, it'll be uploaded to my YouTube. Just want to wait for people to trickle in, okay? It's really important that you guys go and follow me over on my Instagram and my YouTube. As of next Saturday, TikTok is going to go dark again, and I'm not sure for how long, so I don't want that to interfere with our next live session, because I am going to be starting my healing series where we're really going to be breaking down what to heal, how to heal, because it's really easy for a bunch of tarot readers to come on here and be like, oh yeah, work your shadow, or hey, work on this attachment, or hey, work on this, and nobody's diving in deep with you guys on exactly how to heal. And so that is what we are going to be starting to do. So they are free sessions for you guys. However, I have put so much time and effort into these healing series live sessions that I should put a price tag on it, but I figured that we're going to keep it free for the collective because I want to help everybody heal. That's my main purpose, and everybody should be able to have pieces of the content. My services that I'm offering are also going to be, I'm going to have new services added on. So beginning April 5th, you guys can check out my link in bio. I'm going to offer services other than just tarot readings. So you guys might want to check that out. Really quick, once again, if you guys are just trickling in, please make sure you are following me over on Instagram and YouTube. TikTok is going dark next Saturday, so I do want to be able to go live on YouTube. I've said multiple times I would prefer to use YouTube over Instagram. However, I can already go live on Instagram. I'm waiting on 50 subscribers for YouTube. I'm about halfway there because it's a newer channel, so it would really help me out if you guys could go and follow me on YouTube and Instagram, just so that we can continue to go live, since I don't know what's going on with TikTok, which we kind of knew. A lot of people aren't against it just because the algorithm and all of the content's changed. Anytime us spiritual leaders come on here and start speaking truth and giving healing messages, our lives are getting flagged, reported, flagged for improper use of material goods. We're getting flagged for using substances and all of this other jazz, but people can be half naked in their bed using intimate toys and they're fucking top of the list. They don't get flagged or nothing. They make probably like $25,000 a week. So make it make sense, you know? But hello, welcome in. We are going to get started in just 5 minutes. Thank you, my love, for all of the likes. I really appreciate you. We're going to get started here. There's a lot of focal points to talk about. So I know we are going to be talking about the new moon in Aries. However, the solar eclipse, it's a partial solar eclipse, so it's not a total, so it's not like super impactful. But that happened about 4 a.m. this morning. Or if you guys are on the East Coast, probably about like 1 a.m. So it was really early this morning. I've been having a really hard time going to sleep, so it's kind of weird. Maybe some of you guys were actually still awake and up when the solar eclipse happened. I know that the energy's kind of been all over the place, but I want to say solar eclipse happened. I know that the energy's kind of been all over the place, but I want to say for me personally, the sun is coming out. It's almost 1 p.m. I'm in Pacific Standard Time. It's sunny. I feel like the energy is a lot lighter. I don't feel as bogged down. So hopefully a lot of you guys are feeling like that. However, we do have the post-moon phase. So I do feel like maybe if we're in a good energy today, whatever we don't heal is going to stem up later on. Thank you guys for all of the likes and follows if I'm missing them. Let's see. We are going to have a little bit of a shift here that I want to talk to you guys about as everybody comes in here. I don't want to like get started too early because a lot of people that register, they do know that the time's at 1 and it's not technically 1 yet. So if you guys just hang in there, bear with me, we'll get all of the bases squared away today. It probably is going to be a little bit longer of a live session because it is an eclipse moon. I'm in a good energy and I feel like there's a lot that Spirit wants to bring to our attention. This new moon is the eclipse piece of this new moon is actually wiping away any fears that you have in making changes in your life. So whatever fears that are coming up, they're going to be wiped and swept away as we're entering this new phase. All right, so the full moon in Libra is going to be, I believe it's April 12th. So April's going to be very significant. So after that full moon in Libra, we're shifting into the new moon in Taurus. And so that one is going to be very much where we're getting into our abundance, like we've already been receiving our abundance. We're getting everything kind of ready to go. Taurus is a very stable energy. And that is typically when everything's going to be wrapping up. This partial solar eclipse is going to mark the next chapter for the next 6 months. It's going to be wrapping up. This partial solar eclipse is going to mark the next chapter for the next 6 months until we have another shift, probably another lunar solar eclipse. Sorry, don't answer questions in my live stream. This is an actual moon collective read today. We're not going to be talking about love. If you guys would like, I am running a sale right now on my love readings that will start on Monday if you guys are interested. However, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, my link is in my bio. Thank you guys for all of the likes and the follows. I really appreciate you. We're going to get started here in just 2 minutes. How are you guys feeling today? Do you guys feel more shadowy? Do you guys feel in a good energy? Right now, all of your chakras are being purged and like busted wide open. So you guys could be experiencing sacral chakra pain. So this is cramping, like urinary tract issues, like menstrual cramping. For those of you ladies, it's almost like you could be feeling pregnancy symptoms, but you're not pregnant. So, you know, sore up here, cramping, all of that kind of thing. That was really prominent for a couple days ago. There is really influx and a lot of headaches right now just because of all of the powerful change going on. Your crown chakra is clearing, your third eye chakra is clearing. So a lot of tension, headaches that can't go away with just taking Tylenol, those kinds of things. You could have excessive thirst, not be really hungry, be more hungry than normal. This is all really normal things going on. But as of yesterday and today, it's been more of the upper chakra purging. So you're going to be experiencing a lot more headaches, a lot more like dizziness, kind of that deja vu, that kind of like foggy, fuzzy feeling and everything, because your body is literally adjusting to this change. So that could be very significant for a lot of you guys. I know that I've been having like massive migraines for the past 2 days, and yesterday was the worst. I was like, thank God I'm done doing everything that I need to do because my headaches were literally putting me on my ass. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. There is quite a lineup today. Once again, you guys, please make sure that you are following me on Instagram and YouTube. I don't care if you've been following me for years or if you're just like seeing this and following me now. Please go to my link in my bio. It has all of my other pages. You can just click on my face and go to my link, and you can follow me over there. All right, I have the same name on YouTube because TikTok is supposedly going black next Saturday. So it's really important that we stay together as a collective. not letting TikTok affect our spiritualness here. Once again, I was talking to you guys about the fact that things have really changed on TikTok for spiritual people. The likes and the views kind of like fluctuate. I haven't been experiencing too much issues with that lately, but I do notice that every time I come on to do a live session, there's like flags, restrictions, everything like that. So TikTok's being really, really weird in regards to the spiritual community. And ever since it went black the first time, like everything's changed, the algorithms changed. Like I pretty much don't even get the joy of being able to be on TikTok because there's so much like sponsored ads and everything. It's like I can't even get to like what I'm trying to watch or like actual entertainment purposes. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet, sweetie. Love you, baby. But yeah, clairvoyant abilities. We were picking up on this. So thank you. You're so sweet, sweetie. Love you, baby. But yeah, clairvoyant abilities. We were picking up on this. So if you guys have been following me, I get a pre-moon message for the feminine and masculine energy. Before I start, really quick, because a lot of you guys are stepping into clairvoyant abilities here. All right. Don't lose sight. We're just getting started. 333 Ascended Masters are with you. Very heavily guided here. Okay. But really quick, I wanted to tell you guys. So in this eclipse, you're going to notice, if it has not been brought to your attention already, so no matter what energy you more so resonate with, so if your soul is made up with more feminine energy and you consider yourself a divine feminine energy, you are highly called to be fixing the distorted masculine energy within you. All right, because you guys have gotten to a point of healing, like you've healed your codependency, whatever, through your feminine energy, but you guys have not understood or focused that you guys still have a lot of shit purging up that needs to be healed. And you could be like, oh my gosh, like I've healed in my feminine energy. If you're not a feminine and you're a masculine, switch it, it's still going to resonate, okay? So right now, the little things that are stemming up within you, that's your distorted masculine energy that needs to be healed. So that is going to be the focal healing point, I want to say, from now until 6 months moving forward. Your distorted masculine energy, right, for you divine femmes, is really calling. That is what you are being called to change and heal right now within the shadow. If you are a divine masculine, all right, it's going to be your distorted feminine energy, all right? So it's not that we're switching energies, but it's taking the focal point off of your prime energy and switching it to your distorted, focusing on the distorted. And we are going to be talking about that too. And switching it to your distorted, focusing on the distorted. And we are going to be talking about that too. I'm going to be making some videos on what distorted feminine and masculine energy looks like, also what's in your chart. Just completely give you guys a breakdown of how to know what your woundings are, what your purpose is, how you can heal, how you can be the best you possible in this lifetime. Okay, so once again, make sure you're following me on Instagram and YouTube, okay? But lots of clairvoyant abilities, a lot of visions, and this is why I'm saying you guys with the headaches and the third eye pain, the pressure, it can go down to your neck. You could be having shoulder pain too. All right, that's going to resemble the heart chakra. The heart chakra is very significant too as well. I feel like the 3 upper chakras are unlocking right now, but you're about to have a massive heart chakra purge if you have not already been in that energy of doing that, all right? So clairvoyant abilities, angel number 333 is going to be significant because any solar eclipse, the veil is really, really thin here. What I say about Taurus energy. We have angel number 999. Look at this, Aries and Taurus, signer season. It's literally Aries season. It's the new moon in Aries. You can't make this shit up, okay? And the next new moon is in Taurus. And that's what I was talking about. Like, that's when everything is going to be feeling better. Yes, this is definitely collective. Thank you guys so much. But seriously, you can't make it up. So, like, you know, stepping into your spiritual purpose here. 999. Also, people are going to be triggering you. People are in your energy. There's a lot of spell work going on too right now. You guys, I'm telling you, it's exactly why I don't touch the cards and I just start talking, and what happens? Crown chakra. All right, so any purple crystal can be significant. So amethyst, fluorite, lepidolite, clear quartz, cell, purple or white, and I actually have a lot of those crystals out. So I have fluorite out, and selenite was pretty heavy. Okay, there's massive energy happening, transformation energy with Scorpio here. You guys are going through a transformation. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for the likes and the follows. If I'm missing it, yeah, sharing your voice. It's time you guys step into your purpose. I'm not feeling so much of like the karmic aspect of the nines. I'm feeling more like it's time for a lot of you guys to start sharing your voice and stepping into your purpose. 555, making changes, right? And I was talking to you guys about the solar eclipse is going to wipe away any fears of change. It's time for you to step out of your comfort zone, step out of your south node, and step into your north node if you have not already done so, okay? It's time to make changes, but this is also signifying that good changes are happening. Good things are changing right now. All right? Scorpio came out. Literally can't make this up. Throat chakra, as I'm like sitting here clearing my throat. Literally, they're gonna shoot out every freaking upper chakra because I just literally talked about it. It's crazy. Thank you for the confirmation. It's time to tune in. So meditate, introspection, time in nature, very hermit energy right now. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. Dude, literally, it shot out. Like everything that's on the bottom of the deck that I'm talking about is shooting out. So you're probably seeing a crop load of 222, 555 right now. 333, 444, those types of things, okay? Heart shock 5 right now. 333, 444, those types of things, okay? Heart chakra. I was just talking about the heart chakra. So if you guys are having tension headaches that is kind of working its way like down your back too, like the tension headaches, your heart chakra is expanding, it's opening. Good crystals for your heart chakras: malachite, green opal, moldavite, and green aventurine. I actually have moldavite out here too, so y'all are about to go through the impactful changes. If you haven't already done so, it's going to be for your highest good because it's time to detox negativity, space, behaviors, people. So that's really what's going on right now. You're having a heart chakra detox. So whoever was attached to your energy, maybe this has been stemming up in your dreams. You've been dreaming about people that you don't want to dream about, okay? Like very karmic individuals trying to show up in your dreams. Thank you for the gifts. But this is an indicator that those people are pulling on your energy. Those people do not want to let your energy go. And a lot of you guys might have, you know, tried to do a cord cutting on these individuals or really have like just been trying to move on. Spirit saying that this purge is going to allow them out of your energy. Okay, whoever's doing spell work or sending you evil eye, they're about to get their karma right now, and none of that shit's hitting you anyways. But they're going to try because they think that they can work with the moon cycles and all of this crap, so whatever. I didn't even want to pick up on that energy anymore. It's been so heavy. All right, so the waning moon phase. So this is a time for surrender, introspection, preparing for a new cycle. I feel very heavily more so all of that energy is significant, Capricorn. So a lot of shadow work right now. Make sure that you're doing your introspection. Make sure that you're doing your shadow work. Or you're going to be called to step into your shadow work once again. As I said, if you classify yourself as a divine feminine, you're going to be working, or you're being called to do shadow work in regards to your distorted masculine energy. If you're a divine masculine, you're being called to do shadow work. You're being called to do shadow work in regards to your distorted masculine energy. If you're a divine masculine, you're being called to do shadow work in your distorted feminine energy, okay? 222, which to get you into alignment, to get you into your self-purpose, because I feel like a lot of you guys are really close, like, to achieving, right, as much healing as you can, right? You get to a certain point where you're like, I don't know what else there is to really heal, but the thing is there's a lot of things to heal, and a lot of us have been healing in our primary energy. So for me, I'm a divine feminine. So for me, it would be I've been focusing on healing my distorted feminine within myself, which means that I haven't really had time. I'm just using me for an example to heal my distorted masculine energy. And what your distorted masculine energy looks like is a fear of everything not being able to get done, like being scatterbrained, trying to take on a lot of things all at once. Okay, so that's a distorted masculine energy. 1010, you can't make it up. And that's what we're going to be focusing on. We're going to be focusing on healing the distorted feminine and masculine energies within us. Angel number 101010. 10, 10, 10. I said 10, 10, 10. That's weird. Angel number 1010 could be significant, but it's time to get all of the stagnant energy out, and that's exactly what this new moon in Aries is doing with the eclipse. It's going to be clearing out all of the stagnant energy within you with our little help from our friend Moldavite here. That's how you know it's a real piece of Moldavite, because it's small as fuck. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm using it anyway, so. Because it's beneficial. A lot of people just don't like it because it's too powerful. We're going to be picking up the archetypes, what's going on in the energy. Who's live right now on the freaking solar eclipse? Because everybody wants to hear about love or that person coming back. Hey, come on. You gotta heal in order to make that happen first. Alright, so we have the Bardo. This is a beautiful card. If you're seeing this, if you're right, I was like, hey, I'm pretty sure it's just you and my son in here right now, but it's okay. I really don't care. But I was just gonna say, like, hopefully whoever's seeing this, like, please follow me over on Instagram, YouTube, just because TikTok's going black. And that's probably why everybody's live right now, is because everybody wants to vent about it, but it's fine. Like, it is what it is. So what, you're not getting paid a crap load for your content, like... You shouldn't be doing it for money anyways, which is exactly why it's going black in the first place. Just saying. Alrighty. So the Bardo. I love this card. So 163 is actually making another 10. So that could be significant. So the liminal, the in-between, the transition. Exactly, dude, right? So we are going through this transition. This is spaciousness, grace, forgiveness, and truth. And this is exactly what's happening right now. We can just kind of briefly read it. It says, Bardo is a place between this life and the next, a liminal realm through which souls pass. Envisioning this inherently mysterious space creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationships through a cosmic and timeless lens. We may receive messages from those who are no longer with us, or see visions of lives not yet lived. And this is exactly clarifying the clairvoyant abilities that we were picking up on too. So this is a really like shadowy in-between time where we're going to be able to harness our abilities more and more and more. So this is why you're being called to kind of go into like a little mini hermit mode, heal whatever's coming up. I wouldn't necessarily focus too much on healing your distorted feminine or masculine energy right now. Oh my God, please stop sending me invites. I don't even know who they are. But but that's more so like what is to come, like what you're going to be focused on healing within the next 6 months. Right now, just focus on purging the rest of what's in the heart chakra, kind of taking it easy because your abilities are going to be deepening at this time, okay? But it says the Bardo, in the Bardo, there is potential to forgive the unforgivable. And this is exactly what we're needing to do on our heart chakra. The people that we hate, the people that wronged us, the people that, you know, ghosted or were abusive to us or whatever, that really karmic energy, you're being called like last call to swipe it, or it's going to be heavy for you. You're going to be purging it anyways, right? So So get ready. Like, if you're having a hard time forgiving people that have wronged you, it's going to be a really intense next couple days for you. Yeah. And see, that's kind of where I'm at too. And I've started to notice that like more of my triggers is stemming from my distorted masculine energy. And especially because I'm a single mom, right? Like I've had to drive out of my masculine energy pretty much my whole life, even though I am like very feminine. So that's why I had to focus more on healing my distorted feminine energy first. And now that like I've kind of hit a point of like a certain point of completion there, it's going to be switching. And Spirit did say that that was like a pretty large collective thing for a lot of us right now. It says to say the unsaid, to see the unseen, to love the unloved, to let go of all the, a lot of us right now. It says to say the unsaid, to see the unseen, to love the unloved, to let go of all the things that cause us pain. The Bardo suspends us into spaciousness for just long enough to open us to higher wisdom. Exactly. And this is like really releasing all of the sludge to obtain more abilities, more higher wisdom, more higher consciousness. It's for our highest good. Okay. And that's the thing with the eclipses and the fact that we keep seeing a lot of 333, 444. There's a lot of archangels that's in the energy right now. So whatever you don't want to clear and clear up, they're going to bring to your attention so that you do focus on it. It's like it's a kind of a divine intervention on healing because it's preparing your body to ascend and deepen your abilities on time. Okay, because they're like really prominent in the energy right now. So its energy does not belong to Earth as we know it, but rather to the cosmic network of which we are a single thread. So this is really, really powerful energy here. All right, what do we have? I love that the energy is a little bit different too. Oh, I love this. Okay. Yeah, no, Spirit. Not that freaking many. Thank you. Okay. Shit. Oh, yeah. And that's weird because we were just saying the Bardo and it said that's where like the souls like wait to like pass. And then we have the empty room, the vessel, and the fault line. And this was exactly what I was picking up in the pre-moon energy. So this is like the calm before the storm. All right. So that's, I feel like for the past 3 days, as soon as this pre-moon phase started, it was more of a purging of the chakras. There was not like really any like heavy emotions coming up. Maybe for some of you because you had to kind of pre-cleanse because you were holding on to a lot more shit, but we haven't been cracked open coming up. Maybe for some of you because you had to kind of pre-cleanse because you were holding on to a lot more shit, but we haven't been cracked open yet. All right. So a lot of you guys that have been siphoning, and the triggers is very significant, right? Because that was kind of like what was happening from the full moon in Virgo. So whatever triggers, I feel like was really freaking heavy because it was really bringing to your attention like how much shit was really bothering you, trying to figure out where that was stemming from and everything. But this, I don't necessarily, I mean, you could still be feeling triggered, but I feel like this is your heart chakra about to crack open. So I feel like this is going to be in a more like emotional sense. Okay, especially because the first card that they shot out was the Poet. I'm not like, I'll get the keywords here in just a second, but it's like your actual physical heart chakra vessel is what's needing to purge. Your vessel has been prepared for the past 3 days because the vessel was very significant for the full moon in Virgo. Right? It was like our bodies were detoxing. Okay. So you could still be experiencing that. You could be experiencing your chakras detoxing. So once again, lots of headaches, burping, constipation, indigestion, all of the jazz. Okay. Yeah. Wherever you were feeling triggered, I feel like there's going to be a deeper understanding. So there could honestly be a lot more like emotional time periods where Spirit's going to be making you feel certain things. Like if you hate somebody or like you have any animosity towards somebody, like you're really going, like your empathy is going to be opening up to be able to see both sides of the situation so that you can just release it and get it out of your energy. Okay. But the fault line, this is like, it's signaling me to the messages that I was receiving on the pre-moon phase. Like once the fault line happens, what was coming out was the venom. Okay, and the venom is pure. It's darkness. It's going to be the deepest depths of your shadow is coming out again. Okay, yeah, right. We feel better now, but we're not cracked open yet again. So it's gonna happen again. Today is the new moon. And I feel like whatever good energy that we're in now is kind of a blessing, right? But that's kind of how the full moon worked, right? The full moon was like everybody was okay on the actual day, but it was like the last 2 days of the post moon phase was super intense. So just a kind of like a warning, but I do feel like we've all kind of like been already in this like energy kickback of healing, so it shouldn't be like anything super crazy, but just be mindful, okay? Because we don't always just heal for us. We're healing for the world too. So, and there's a lot of chaotic energy, right? There's a lot of people having disagreements because solar eclipses make the unawoke go absolutely batshit crazy. All right. If you don't have a sense of awareness, if you don't have a clean vessel, if you're not healing, it's really, really impactful. So that's why I always tell you guys, like, make sure you're staying home. I never go anywhere. Typically any full moon phase or solar eclipse because it's just chaotic energy. All right. So just be mindful. Hi, Michelle. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. At least just for today, right? But, you know, the good indicator is if you guys were doing a lot of like pre-purging, then hopefully you won't have like anything like super, super intense for the next couple days, right? Like hopefully we're just kind of going to coast in there. I've just been experiencing like massive migraines. So a lot of you guys, like your chakras are going to continue to purge, your emotions are going to continue to purge, your anger is going to continue to purge. So just be mindful of that. Just try and like, so a lot of you guys, like your chakras are going to continue to purge, your emotions are going to continue to purge, your anger is going to continue to purge. So just be mindful of that. Just try and like be easy on yourself and know that this is all for your highest good so that you can clear out that auric field, clear out that sludge so we can like step into full ascension here. We're going to read the poet. I feel like I haven't had the poet in a really long time, so I don't even know what it entails, but I feel like this is going to be matters of the heart here. And what was really weird is we were seeing in the pre-moon message for the feminines, we saw the fault line, the venom with the heart specifically. And it's kind of crazy that it's like adding up in different ways right now. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Okay, hello, the poet. Bro. I hate this sometimes. It has to be on this side. Yeah, thank you. 75. 75, so 1212 has been pretty heavy as well. All right, so the poet is the artist, the witness, and the truth teller. Dude, you cannot make this up, you guys. The key word for the poet is clairvoyant. There's been so much indication of clairvoyant abilities are deepening. So especially if you guys have been like manifesting your abilities to deepen, maybe some of you even got really specific to actually your clairvoyant abilities deepening, right? There is going to be something here where like you're obtaining the light. You could be seeing through the dark here. Birds could be really, really significant. Birds always give me Hecate and Crone energy. All right, so that's weird. It looked like it was like vibrating up here. That was really weird. But it says wise and timeless, okay? That's weird. It looked like it was like vibrating up here. That was really weird. But it says wise and timeless, okay? Yeah. The thing with the poet is it's saying don't be afraid because your fears are going to come to light. So for you guys stepping into clairvoyant abilities, there might be a lot of shit that you've never seen physically with your keen's eye before. That's not going to be so nice. So just be mindful. You are protected and everything like that. But this is basically meaning like using your higher sense of awareness to be in the dark, right? Because this is like it's really just bringing me to the pre-moon message where it's like you're going to be in the darkness, but you very quickly need to like have a keen sense of view on like the pieces that you need to pick up because there's always truth and light in the shadow, right? And that's what we're in the shadow for, to bring those pieces of light and truth forward. And so that's what you guys are going to be doing within the next 2 days. All right. So the shadow is going to come forth. Okay. It's just a confirmation. It's just how it's going to be. All right. So be mindful of that, but just get the pieces of truth light that you need and get out of there. Okay. Let's see. Poet energy is present. Yeah, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection. So you guys are going to be stepping into a massive introspection, but like with a clairvoyant outlook. You're, instead of just being like, oh, like, what do I need to heal? And then spirit kind of like nudging, like, hey, look at this. You know, this is going to be like, you're going to be having a lot of like eye-opening experiences on like what's in the shadow, your abilities deepening. And I feel like you're going to be like taking a even like deeper look at like, okay, like shit, this is like a whole bunch of crap. And that's why I was saying like a lot of us are going to be focusing on the distorted masculine or the distorted feminine energies within ourself, but it's like it's a flop of whatever your main energy is. So if you're a divine feminine, you're going to be working on the distorted masculine. If you're a divine masculine, you're going to be focused on feminine. It's very significant right now, okay? It says the poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. Soothing wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. And that was weird because I was saying with the venom, it doesn't necessarily have to be your own energy that you're purging. You're purging energy of the world. It says find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. It says the poet is related to the shaman and the bridge. So yeah, this is like bridging the gap with your spiritual purpose and your power here. Okay. Truth teller. There's going to be pieces like of the truth that you're going to be finding. I'm getting like prophetic visions, dreams coming through. So there can be an ample of that. Really, really intense dreams right now. So pay attention to your dreams and who is in your dreams. Yes. The vessel. I'm just like, why are they showing us the vessel again? There was a lot going on within the womb, and then we switched to the vessel, and then we switched to the heart chakra. Sorry, I like literally, okay, 203, and this makes a 5, so that also makes sense. There's been a lot of 555, 222, 333, and 444. 222, 333. And 444. It's been really heavy right now. The body, the container, the cup. So this is stable, strong, and graceful. Yeah, this is really knowing that you are more powerful than what you're about to go through. Okay, your body was made for this. Your body's been preparing for this. That's why we're having the chakra purge. That's why we had the chakra purge 3 days before, or over the course of like 2 to 3 days. We've been experiencing the chakra purge a lot in the sacral, and that's specifically the one, oh my god, and the sacral chakra frequency is on my TV right now as well. Look, I'm wearing carnelian, not only in the necklace, but in the bracelet. Literally a lot of sacral chakra purging. And this, if you think about it, the sacral and the solar plexus, they resemble a lot of the same traits, okay? But solar plexus is more like self-esteem, confidence. The sacral chakra is like your creativity, your wounding, like you birthing your ideas. Like it's time. It's time to give birth, okay? Like quite literally, your vessel is being prepared. It's being upgraded for what you're about to go through. There was a specific reason why we were purging in the sacral chakra 2 days ago. And there's a specific reason why we are now purging and upgrading the upper chakras. It's because of what we're about to encounter in this fault line energy. we're the gem. There's something that we need to obtain. It's weird because underneath the fault line is the gem and the stone. So it's like what seems to be like a darker piece, right? Because they're both round. If you're in the dark, be aware that you're not just lifting the stones, that you're trying to find the gem. But you might have to lift some of the stones in dark. Be aware that you're not just lifting the stones, that you're trying to find the gem. But you might have to lift some of the stones in order to find the gem. So you're going to have to siphon through some crap in your shadow in order to obtain the light, all right? So don't get discouraged. Your body has been upgraded, ready for this, okay? So just remain, you know, strong. You're strong, you're graceful. You fucking got this. You got this. And the empty room, 147. Another 12. This is life purpose energy here. Always get it with my powerful collective, right? Yeah. But y'all need to realize that you are the gem too, right? So nothing can affect you. I feel like I'm talking to a very like, you know, powerful collective. So I don't feel like you guys are any newbies to doing like dealing with your shadow, right? Exactly. Just sitting here like in the darkness. I just got like a vision of somebody like kicking their feet up like crisscross applesauce with the stones just, nope. In the shadow, you know, just sitting in the shadow like picking up the stones, shining enough. Nope. Just like not even afraid, just like sitting there, just fucking chilling in the shadow like, all right, let's just sit here until I find what I'm looking for. And I just got this song, Show Me What I'm Looking For by California Liars. All right, save me, I'm lost. Oh, spirit. Oh my God, please. All right, so the empty room is the vortex, the abyss, and the nothing. Like you're literally about to be... That's exactly what it is. You're gonna be like sitting in this like room all by your damn lonesome in your shadow, just all by yourself with just some stones. And they're like, all right, find the gem. Right? Nah, for real. Like we were all like, this is nothing new to us, right? This is nothing new to us. So we're just like, all right, sitting polishing our little stones. Nope, that's not a gem. Nope, that's not a gem. This shit's funny as hell, bro. And it says spaciousness, potential, and possibility. But just know that like when you're going through this process, it might get, you know, sometimes even though we're expecting things to go like our way, there can be like a lot of tricks kind of in the shadow, because who likes to play in the shadow? You know, the darkness, the demons, and all of that crap. So they probably will be trying to fuck with us. I already said that there's an influx of, you know, spell work, spiritual warfare. But hey, if you're truly divine and you're truly chosen, when is there not? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about your perception and how you see everything. But it says the empty room haunts us all. It is universal and all too frequent feeling of lack, of wanting, of the craving to fill ourselves with something. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of temptations because you're going to want to get out of this period here. Even if maybe you're only in the empty room for like 2 or 3 days, it's going to feel a lot longer. I feel Spirit just said like time is going to feel like it's like slowed way down. So we too often attempt to remedy the discomfort of the empty room by any means necessary. This is why I told you guys, like, make sure you are not using Uggies or drinking alcohol at this time. Okay? Of the empty room by any means necessary, leading us to a culture of more. Ironically, the empty room is filled to the brim with potential, yet we perceive it as not enough. This card is a cry for patience, for sitting within the barren walls of not knowing, for awaiting true vision and purpose before attaching to what we should do to save our outward appearance. But I kind of feel like we've already been in the freaking empty room. Or like, you know, like we felt that already. We felt that energy already. So it's like, it's nothing new. Like nothing has really been going our way right now. Or you guys could have been noticing like this week, you could have had like a decrease in like finances, a decrease in energy, a decrease in optimism, a decrease in joy. Because what does the sacral signify? That's your optimism, your joy, your happiness. It's like everything's kind of been like sucked from you. So I feel like we've already kind of been experiencing that. But we're awaiting true vision and purpose. It's like we've been in this waiting room. Like we already know like what's to come, but it's like we've been just placed in waiting on hold. Like, okay, like when is our shit coming in? Like how much more time do we have to prepare? It's not that like we're against sitting and waiting, but it's just like we've already been knowing that things are happening. So it's like, do we need to heal anything else? Because it got kind of silent, and we've like noticed that our like finances have maybe dropped, or like our energies kind of dropped. Like we're really, really tired again. And it's like, okay, like another rest period. It's like, we're just taking whatever spirit is throwing at us, and like, we're waiting on when it's time to shift. But that's how you know that like you're an overachiever and you're like literally divinely chosen, because it's like no matter what spirit sends your way, it's like you're dealing with it, you're siphoning through it. So that's why you kind of feel more of like being in this waiting energy, is because we're waiting on like everything to kind of just like boom, change. Because there's so many of us that are awakening for the first time, or having second awakenings, third awakenings. This is like, it's another like mass awakening that's going on right now. So like all of the vessels are being prepared and everything like that. So, you know, like we kind of get over the fact of being told to be patient. It's like we're over that shit by this time and everything like that. So, you know, like we kind of get over the fact of being told to be patient. It's like we're over that shit by this time. It's just like, okay, like whenever and whatever you throw my way. All right. But it says the empty room has immense power. Let others wonder what you are doing. If you can settle in the magic of emptiness, you will soon hear its whispers, throat chakra, whispers of wisdom. So this is exactly why, you know, it's almost like you're being reactivated. So maybe from a time that you didn't necessarily like hear your spirit team, or like feel your spirit team like heavily guiding you, it was like for a reason. So it's like everything's going to be activated again. It's kind of like a test period. But I mean, shit, I'm kind of glad we got the cards that we got, because it could have been a lot more heavy than that. Than just being like, oh yeah, you guys are being prepared. Like, okay, sweet. I mean, it's kind of just a confirmation on our energy. Like, we've already been known this, but thank you, Spirit. Oh, I'm trying to drink my greens because the bloating has been so significant. I don't like sacral chakra purging. It makes me feel like I'm pregnant all over again. Like the cramping. It's like right when you like very first find out that you're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're up here is like sore, and your freaking like pelvic region is like super crampy. You're just like, what the fuck? I don't like it. And it's weird for me because like I've had a hysterectomy, I've had 4 kids, and it's just like, it's bringing back like a bunch of trauma for me, because I never had a good experience with that, you know. I had endometriosis for a long time, and then it turned into pre-ovarian cancer, actually. So that's why I had to have a hysterectomy. And I had a hysterectomy when I had a long time, and then it turned into pre-ovarian cancer, actually. So that's why I had to have a hysterectomy. And I had a hysterectomy when I like literally 8 years ago. So it's weird for me to experience like cramps and stuff like that. It gives me like PTSD almost, which is probably why I don't like it. I just like, I'm picking up heavy Taurus energy. Like I really feel like there's a lot of good things that's coming. All right. But right now, Spirit wants you to meditate and contemplate. All right. Really make sure that you're alchemizing the energy, doing things in moderation as well. I don't know why I was getting the balance, spirituality, and practicality, but that could be significant too. So like Pisces energy, the thing that I love about Pisces, and they're showing us Pisces, you don't have to be a Pisces at all, but this is kind of what's in the energy right now too, right? So I believe we're in Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and something's going on with Neptune, which signifies Pisces energy. And with something going on with Neptune right now, Pisces is a very, very connected sign. All right. Even though it's not a cardinal sign like Cancer, but Pisces is very, very connected, very, very spiritual based. So it's like we're going to be having a lot of like deeper awareness on the true workings of spirituality. So this could be actually like a deepening of your knowledge. Maybe you're getting more knowledge in your Akashic records on like who you used to be in past lives. I have confirmation chills. Also like a deepened sense of what really happened, maybe kind of like what is the word, like a deeper sense of like outlook like in the biblical times, or like what was prophesied like in the Bible. You're going to start understanding more. I never say like I confirmation, but I never say that like I'm against the Bible, but I don't fully believe any man-made Bible. I feel like there's a lot of pieces that have been left out, and I feel like for those of you resonating with this message, we're going to be having like a deeper sense of like what really went on. That's amazing. Like Pisces is a beautiful energy. I'm a Cancer sun. I don't know if I technically have any Pisces placements, but there's something significant here with like the more that you meditate, it's like your connectedness is going to be spot on. It's going to be spot on. Like your ascended masters and angels are like heavily with you guys right now, or like they will be. If you haven't like noticed their presence like so much around you, it's because they're literally like in and out, you know, because they move like the speed of light, like, you know, detoxing everybody's chakras. It's like they're on a fucking mission right now. Like all of them are prominent, you know, and like I typically have like a main three. So like my main three is Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Oh, I actually have four: Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael. But Archangel Raphael typically only comes in for me like if I'm really needing to repair the heart chakra. But it's like Uriel's here, Ariel's here, Chamuel's here, Michael's here, Gabriel's here, Metatron's here. It's like they're literally just going like activating everybody's chakras, like activating everything. But it's like after these activations, then it's like they kind of get the coast where it's like, hey, what do you need? Like, you know, meditate, connect with us. Like we're going to give you all of the answers that you seek. Yeah, it's like they've literally been getting everybody prepared. So thank you, archangels. You are good enough. Oh my God. See, the like letting go of the fears, believing that you're good enough, right? Because that can also stem in the sacral chakra too, like a fear of failure or a fear of not knowing enough, doing enough. And once again, for you divine feminines, this is going to be coming from your distorted masculine energy. Not feeling like you're doing enough, right? Be coming from your distorted masculine energy. Not feeling like you're doing enough, right? So pay attention to that moving forward. We're really going to be talking about that, okay? But every time that there's like a new moon, I feel like it's been going on ever since the beginning of this year. We get a crap load of full moon energies. It's like we're still purging, surrendering, and all of this crap even on the new moons. I don't feel it like it's nearly as intense as it has been for the course of the year, because we're like wrapping up this essential like shadow period that's been going on, it seems like, for like a year and a half, quite honestly. I'm actually not doing twin flame readings at the moment, but you can book a love reading. There is $55.55 right now, or if you want to wait until Monday, I'm running a sale, and the love readings are going to be 25% off. I am thinking about putting them back on too, but I do, even if I do have my twin readings on, I always recommend that you guys book a love reading first, just so I can like justify and make sure that that is the energy and the journey and everything that you're on. And if it's a first time booking with me, it really like allows me to get to know your energy. But my link is in my bio for any readings or anything like that. But you guys just have a sense of like really grounding your energy, knowing that you're good enough right now, trying to go outside as much as possible. Maybe you're a lot more drawn and sensitive to animals at this time. That's been coming through pretty heavily. Maybe you're able to like predetermine, like, let's say that you're driving on the road and you just get like an inkling like, oh, like I need to slow down, you know, maybe there's going to be like an animal that like darts out in front of me, because maybe you've been experiencing that more like more frequently too, where like animals are just kind of like walk darts out in front of me, because maybe you've been experiencing that more like more frequently too, where like animals are just kind of like walking like in the of you, or birds are like darting out in front of you. Confirmation, my phone just went off. And it's like, as you're kind of like having these like intuitive nudges, maybe you get down the road and then like you look off to the side, there's like a dead raccoon, a dead goose, a dead deer, something significant where it's like you were like picking up on their energy before you went. So this is spirit saying that like your abilities are actually deepening within animals. It's giving very Snow White, Sleeping Beauty energy. So that could resonate for some of you guys. How do you do this video about self-sacrifice and letting you'll ever go? Aw, well, welcome in, TMA. I'm glad you're here. Aw, that's awesome, Soul to Chill. I mean, Archangel Michael, like, really be doing the most. He's in, like, everybody's energy. I mean, you know, he's our prime protector, though. You know what I'm saying? And then real quick too, like, please don't forget, you guys, please go and follow me over on Instagram and YouTube, because TikTok is supposedly going dark again as of April 5th, which is next Saturday. So, you know, just to not disrupt our live sessions, because I am going to be coming back on live more frequently. Typically, I go live every Saturday. I am trying to be able to add an extra day in there too for us to do our tarot and chills. Is it the puzzle piece? Yep. Oh, that background's really beautiful. It's crazy. It's like a very spiritual background. It was like the sun was like peeking through the clouds. So emotions are running high. Okay, you guys. So I'm telling you that like our energy might be good today. Like I'm in a wonderful energy. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the follows. And that's the thing. But it's like our inner emotions are going to be running high again. Because like a part of it is going to be like, yes, like we know what's coming. We know to be patient, but it's like our vessels like don't want to take it anymore, you know? Hi, Ty Buds. Hopefully you're doing well, sweetie. But literally, it's like our vessels are so tired of like purging and healing that we're just over it. And I feel like that's why a lot of us are getting like super temperamental, super angry. You know what I'm saying? But just try and like maintain it the best you can. Take the pieces that need to be shown to you and just get out of there. Heal the heart chakra, sage, and cleanse your energy. I'm about to light a Palo Santo too. I had frankincense going. Look at this. You literally cannot make this up. Conclusions are within reach, so we actually got the eclipse card. This is a full moon eclipse energy, but I feel like it's kind of like backwards. Maybe I'm wrong. Did we always have the lunar eclipse before the solar eclipse? Not quite sure. But yeah, like seriously, it's like we've had enough. We've had enough. Like our bodies have been through it. Our mental's been through it. Our soul's been through it. We've just been purging left and right. But it's coming to a close, babies. Like this is going to be like one of the last like shadowy periods that we're going to have for a little while. And I feel like we're going to be getting like a pretty like massive break for about 6 months. I mean, make sure that you're doing your routine releasing and everything like that on the full moon cycle, so that the energy for the next eclipse or the next Mercury retrograde isn't super heavy or impactful. I mean, you know, we can only do the best of our ability to like release and let things go. But why Mercury retrograde kind of runs concurrent with the eclipses is because it's like review periods, right? Like we'll step into that review period and then eclipses is because it's like review periods, right? Like we'll step into that review period and then it'll be like, okay, hey, we need to look at this, and this. And then like a couple weeks or like a month later, then we'll have another like eclipse to just kind of like clear out whatever energy wasn't serving us, because those moon phases are powerful enough to just kind of divine intervention all the shit that we were having trouble letting go of. But yeah, no, it's been a long year. And honestly, like 2024 for me was a long fucking year. It was a heavy year. It was like being in the permanent shadow. And then, you know, and then stepping into like a full shadow period, a full transformation last Sagittarius season. So last November, it's like we've still been in this transformation energy just up until now. And we are going to still be in this transformation energy, I want to say, until about the new moon in Taurus. So we have about a month left. And it should be getting easier. It should be getting more uplifting. And the next full moon is actually in Libra, and Libra is a beautiful energy, okay? There's just a lot of planetary things going on this year, right? So like we had that instance where it was like all the planets were direct, and then like once we stepped into Mercury retrograde, then Venus was going in retrograde. So it was like all of our life lessons that we were just looking at, and then Spirit's like, here, review on all your like your love sludge, okay? Like all your past relationships, everybody, oh yeah, people coming back from the past. Oh yeah, you need to heal from people at the, it's like literally, it's like literally, when are we gonna get a break, bro? But just know you and your loved ones are safe. The new moon in Cancer can be significant as well. But just know that you are safe, you are good enough, because there's going to be a lot of like fears stemming up that's meant to stem up. That's why the emotions are going to be running so high, because of the exact energy that we've been channeling. We have been doing so much healing for so long, and then it's like more pieces of our shadow are going to, we have been doing so much healing for so long, and then it's like more pieces of our shadow are going to stem up to trigger us again within a couple days. And this time conclusions are going to be within reach. Spirit's just wanting you to remember that you are good enough. Like, this is all for your highest good. You're safe. Your loved ones are safe. For those of you that know about spell work, spiritual warfare, that kind of thing, because once again, these little kitchen witches and everything like that, they love to go out and work their magic on the eclipse energy, the moon energy. So just know that like none of that's hitting you at this time. You're good enough. You're protected. Conclusions are like within reach, and just focus on like what needs to be released right now so that you can obtain that truth and that knowledge later on. They said, what's underneath this? Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Like, yeah, like the real you is about to be showed. This is exactly why we're purging this. Okay. What's the last couple things that we need to release, because like we're going to be so deserving of who we are and being in our authenticity, and we're just going to be shifting into our confirmation, our manifestations and abundance season. Okay, so I know, sorry the reading is a little heavy at first, right? Free us. Oh my God, Holy Spirit, activate. No, but literally, like, we're going to be coming out of the cage, for real. This is exactly what it is. Like, we're held down and restricted. Like, how many months have we been seeing the freaking Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy? Makes sense, right? The Hanged Man is literally like a spiritual jail. It's like a spiritual hold. Sorry, I forgot to bring my remote in. They just thought that it was okay to send an ad right now as I'm talking. Anyways, what are we listening? Clearing dense energy, sound bath for positive. Is this the heart chakra? I'm gonna freak out. Okay, this is beautiful. I'm like really obsessed with healing vibrations and chakra vibrations guy on YouTube. So that's who is like cleansing and healing us today. I've also really been obsessed with subliminals too. So you guys might want to do that as well. And hey, the next time you're on YouTube, make sure you're going over and following me. Just in case TikTok goes dark. I know, right? It does. But I normally play like a frequency, and we're not allowed to play music anymore, which is freaking retarded. Anyways. So, you know, that kind of like limits me. Typically I'll run like subliminals, but today specifically they were like do a sound bath. And I was like, okay, like, because everybody needs to kind of just like reharness, like rebuild the chakras that were just purged. So it really makes sense. No, I don't, but I'm about to look into that. Hi, Spicy. Hopefully you're doing well, honey. But no, but I'm about to look into that because I have Insight Timer and I'm obsessed with that too. And like sometimes like I've really been slacking on doing my affirmations and stuff, so I'll just play like an 8-hour subliminal and go to sleep and listen to that. Because it's kind of the same thing, you know? They have like a million repetitions and all it is pretty much affirmations. So, do we want to let's get heavy? No. We're going to take a break. We're going to go to angel numbers really quick. Thank you guys for being here with me today. This live session will probably end about like 3, maybe 3:30. Yes. See? It's really awesome. And see, like the brain fog's surreal. I'm like, I can't even remember what the hell I was just talking about. No, I'm American. You know, here to make change in the lovely U.S. There's a reason why I'm here. Look at this! Quad 0. Reset. You see that? Reset. Can't make it up. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. I'm about to check that out. I'm American. I have Mexican roots though too. I'm a quarter Mexican. Oh, and look, your live is flagged for hate speech and hateful behaviors. For what? Did I say any kind of hate speech? I'm telling you guys, every time we come on here, we get flagged. Because I said that I'm freaking from the US to make change. Are you serious? Maybe TikTok does need to go black, okay? Because literally, like, this is ridiculous. This is literally ridiculous. Please go follow me on YouTube and Insta. Maybe that's why. Is that hate speech because I'm talking about other platforms? Because it's about to go dark? Like, what else do we have to say to our collective? You know? Like... Black tan. TMA, why? What's going on? Maybe because she feels like you're the one who like sent a violation, but I mean, yeah, TMA hasn't really said anything, but yeah, exactly. Like it's so weird, right? Because like TikTok went dark the first time and that whole algorithm changed. Like they don't even talk about like world events anymore. It's like this was the entire platform that a lot of us like actually was led to have spiritual awakenings, deeper concepts, because it was such an open platform for everybody to speak their authentic truth. And that's what has literally helped a lot of us other, you know, freaking like creators, you know, and it helps. I mean, I wouldn't say like to do it necessarily as a job. I mean, depending on what you're doing, but like the spiritual side of it, like if you're creating content, there's like barely very minimum payout. And that's if you're eligible to qualify for all of these things. I mean, unless you've been on TikTok since COVID started, and that's when all of the spiritual leaders came out here and they have like freaking like 700,000 followers. So it's like every freaking video that they do, they're making like $1,000 per video. It's like, yeah, that must be nice. But like for those of us that kind of like shifted in and trickled in about like 3 years ago, it's very, very hard to even get the same amount of following because everybody's so comfortable with the people that they already watch. It's like they don't even care about like anybody new kind of like coming up on the For You page. And, you know, people are just quick to scroll. So it just really hurts like our channels and everything like that as well. But it's like now since TikTok went dark the first time, it's like the whole algorithm changed. Like anytime we go on live, and literally I watch my friends on live who are tarot readers and everything like that, they also get flagged for the same crap once we start talking about truth, once we start talking about like purpose and all of this crap. It's like we get flagged for like the dumbest shit. Like every time that I receive a violation, it says for using like drugs and alcohol. Like I don't do that. Like I've been sober for 2 years, and the only thing that I'm drinking on a live session is a green smoothie or water. And if I hit my device, I'm down here away from the screen. And it's my nicotine device, you know? Like I don't even smoke greens anymore. It's crazy. Hi, Dawn. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Sorry, I just kind of had a vent. So just make sure you guys please go follow me on YouTube and Instagram. I can only go live on Instagram because I need like 50 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm about halfway there. So if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, that would definitely help me out because, you know, I do like to go live with you guys. It's good to see you guys too. But the first angel number that came out is like a really impactful one. We are literally going through a reset. That's exactly why your guys' chakras are purging. Everything's, yes, my links are in my bio. And if you hit it, it should just say like Intuitive Leader Store. And it's like right on the top of my bio. And once you click it, it will have links for all of my platforms. And then if you scroll all the way down, it'll have all of my personal reading information as well. Okay. If you guys want to book, but if you guys are interested in a love reading, I recommend you guys wait until Monday because I'm running a sale for 25% off on love readings. Total eclipse of the heart was significant because literally like this eclipse that we're having right now is opening up the heart chakra. And there's a lot of love going on in the energy too right now. So thank you guys for bearing with me and being so supportive. But quad 0 is situation or issue has come full circle. And so as we're talking about the empty room and knowing like that what fears you're about to go through and everything, this is the last sweep. Okay. And everything is going to be different energy. No more such heavy like shadow periods. Okay. Divinely inspired reset. I love that. All right. What other angel numbers do we need to be aware of right now, Spirit? So 144. Love that. All right. What other angel numbers do we need to be aware of right now, Spirit? So 144. Exactly, 144,000. That's who my messages have really been going to for a lot this week. All right. New ways of getting work done. Listen to your intuition, positivity, and optimism. What was I just talking about? Why we're having the sacral chakra plunge? Purge. Oh my gosh, dude. Like throat chakra. Mercury retrograde. We love you, but can you please leave? I'm tired of like and freaking like flipping over my words. Like, geez, look at this. We have quad numbers. Okay. The quad 6s though is a shadow angel number. So we're going to read that here in a second. Okay. Cause this is like what's going to be coming up for the next 2 days. But this is where we're going. Okay. It's our calling. We're spiritual. Like we are part of the 144,000. Like we help awaken others. We have truth. We have purpose. We're all operating out of our North Node energy. Okay. So be proud of yourself. And this is what we're stepping into. New ways of being able to get our work done. New ways of being able to balance multiple things at once. Maybe, you know, you're trying to work part-time, start your side business, you know, make sure that you're like that home person for your kids or your partner or whatever resonates. It's like having a new approach of like being able to balance and maintain everything that you're calling in, because a lot of us are going to be receiving new abundance and manifestations, things that we've been waiting on starting. It's like it's going to be about time to put like all of those practices to work. So like this is really going to be balancing out your energy on how to get those things done. Thank you guys for the likes and the follows. I really appreciate you. And this is going to be listening to your intuition. Your intuition and your clairvoyant abilities are going to be at an all-time peak. So listen to yourself, okay? I feel like this time for us to work through the shadow because everything's being upgraded here, all right? And we're shifting into that positivity and that optimism. And it says, keep striving ahead, like this fearless energy. And what did I say we were working through right now? Our fears. But this is what we're going to be obtaining. More fearless energy, being able to strive forward, having the confidence, having the self-worth within ourselves that we're capable of achieving anything. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. But over the next 2 days, okay, till this energy clears up, your thoughts could be out of balance, too much focus on material aspects. Abundance and prosperity are being deflected and resisted as worry and anxiety. So that's why I said, like, this week, you guys really, like, your finances could have dipped down, making you a little bit more like anxious, like how, because maybe like some unexpected bills came up and your finances kind of depleted a little bit and you're like, crap, like how am I gonna, you know, be able to like afford this and everything. And that's when you ask spirit and your angels, like anytime I have that happen, I start just saying like every dollar I spend returns to me tenfold. And then I also like start asking them like, hey, can you help me pay this bill? Or can you help me have resources here? Like still asking them for help. Okay. But this is all about like rebalancing your thoughts, and just know that spirit will always make your needs met right now. Okay. It's just trying to like rework out, like, are you going to allow yourself to get anxious? Are you going to allow yourself to get in like an 8 of Swords? Or are you going to like believe and trust in the higher power that like everything's going to be taken care of? Like really rebalancing your thought process here. That one's super significant. All right, let's get one more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit said 2. Dude, what the heck? Quad 3s. Literally can't make this up. And then we have quad 8s. We're going to read that one too, because heck, quad 3s. Literally can't make this up. And then we have quad 8s. We're going to read that one too, because you guys have like, this is like a reset on your connection to the angels and realms, your higher self. You're going to be in full connection with this. Okay. You full connection, like full new, brand new, abundant financial timeline. That's exactly why you're having this anxiety and fear trying to creep up, is because you're shifting. That's why anxiety and fear creep up, or triggers creep up, is because you're shifting. What's really affecting you is what is going to be shifting into this new season. Okay. And 101, who's been seeing that number a lot? So this is like 1001. So 1001 or 101 could be significant. But the quad 3s is surge of creative energy, social activities, and enhanced communication. This is what's coming up, okay? Express with optimism and joy, blessed, loved, and supported, expand and increased spiritual awareness. As I was saying, experiences changing views on the world. And this is exactly part of the 144,000. You're getting more like ascended master DNA. You're going to be like completely in tune with your higher self. Your higher self has been receiving codes from all of the angels and ascended masters, and it's going to be like input back into you, right? So that's why we kind of have to go through the shadow aspect, because our higher self is gaining all of this new knowledge and everything. That's why dreams are going to be very, very significant, okay? Because that's a symbolization of like what your higher self's doing in the subconscious realms. And then as soon as we get done with the shadow period, it's like the higher self is going to integrate with all of this new knowledge, and we're going to be like, ping. It's showing like Sailor Moon, like when she puts her little like tiara on. She doing the damn thing, okay? And then we have 101. She doing the damn thing, okay? And then we have 101. So it says, pay attention to your intuition going through the shadow phase. Trust yourself. Take action as needed. Step out of your comfort zone and create your own reality. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Is everything that's changing right now is to attune you to the reality that you have manifested and that you have been creating for yourself. And that's just a further confirmation with the quad 8 on the bottom here. And this says the light at the end of the tunnel. Exactly. I said, pick up the pieces of light and truth and head towards the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? We're all talking about like polishing our little stones and like looking for the gems sitting in our shadow. Okay. It says, do not procrastinate. And this is like when you reach the light at the end of the tunnel, it's like, do not procrastinate. Make new moves. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, make pleasing choices. And this is exactly like why I'm saying you're going to like be able to like balance all of this out, right? New ways of getting work done. You're going to be able to find the balance on how to make new moves, how to not procrastinate, but how to also enjoy the abundance coming in for you. It's like you're going to be in this really like moderation energy, which is why I feel like we've also been seeing a lot of like temperance coming out in the tarot. So this is like really beautiful energy. I know it seems a little bit like scary and frivolous right now at this time. Let's see. Let's see what comes out in the lesson cards here. Death. Sacral chakra. It's orange. We're going through a transformation, as we know. As we know. For anyone who's like just recently lost somebody significant to them, I'm sorry for your loss. All right, what does the collective need to know about this new moon, please? What do we need to be working on? Ooh, look at this. Peace. Peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. So just know and affirm that. Thank you, Spirit. What are we doing? Look at this. Orange. So change. Yeah. It's almost like the regrets that you've made, maybe like the people who regret what they did to you, maybe those are the people that are like in your energy, right? That like karmic energy. And then we have envy as I'm saying that. It's almost like these people know that they did you wrong. And they're envious of the way that you're living your life. I feel like you're living your life like in as much peace as possible. Like you're not letting these people affect you any longer. But because there's a change going on within you, you're just too untouchable at this point. Like whoever has, you know, kind of like missed their chance or like effed up in the past, they're in this regret because they don't have the spiritual awareness on like what they did. And that's their karma, is to sit in this regret, being held accountable for the ways that they went wrong in your life or your connection or whatever that was for you. But you're in this peace energy, okay? And this is why you guys have probably been seeing an influx of a lot of karmic individuals showing up in your dreams, because these cords are going to be severed. All right. But they're envious because of the way that you're in this peace energy and they're in this regret, because maybe their ego was like, oh, you were the crazy one, or like it's your reason. It's your fault. The reason like why things ended the way that we did. But you have a higher sense of awareness here. You embody peace and prosperity. So if your energy is ever affected to the point where you're not in peace and you're not creating peace for the other individual, that's your energy signaling that they're doing something wrong that you had probably brought up 50 to 100 times, that this person couldn't take, that they're doing something wrong that you had probably brought up 50 to 100 times, that this person couldn't take accountability for. So it's like you had no other choice but to walk away from these individuals. But it's like they think that you're the problem, right? But it's like you have this higher sense of awareness. You radiate peace and prosperity. Angel DNA, 144,000. And these people are stuck in regret because they're like, oh, holy shit, like I'm going to start understanding exactly why that person had to cut me off, right? No, for real. I love that song. What is that song? Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that's like one of my favorite songs. I love Post Malone and freaking Morgan Wallen. Any song that they do together is complete fire. But exactly. And then this says like, I know that I cannot change the past, and like it's not meant to be changed. You already know that. But like this is like something that these people are like experiencing, whoever is like karmic in your energy. They're starting to like make peace and like starting to accept that your energy no longer gives a flippin' about them. So, you know, I don't know why that's coming up in the energy. Maybe somebody needed that for confirmation. Like these people are getting their karma. We already know that. Thank you, Spirit. I was going to talk about like more about what you were going through, but it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Maybe the reason why I'm called to tell you guys this is because they keep showing up in your energy and you're like, why the hell are you showing up in my energy? Like, can you get out of my energy? And this is Spirit just saying that like they're sweeping this energy from you. Because these people are like sending you evil eye in a way, because they're just pissed that they're in this regret energy and you're in this peace energy. Yeah. And then I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of purging in the solar plexus as well. Yeah. And then I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of purging in the solar plexus as well. Throat chakra is so significant today. But this self-esteem here, so I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So your self-esteem is being worked on to know that you're worthy, that you are capable of receiving all of the things coming in for you right now. And you're going to start having a lot of like creativity. Your creativity is really going to be at an all-time high, but you're also going to be super aware of your intuition, and your higher self is going to be guiding you on like what to create. If you guys are still looking for like what needs to be created, you're going to have like a full sense of awareness, right? Like your creativity is going to be at an all-time high. So you're going to be wanting to like start new things, new hobbies, or really getting started on things that maybe have been on the back burner. Confirmation that you've really been like wanting to create here. And it says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. But the thing that like was really holding you back was Spirit wanted to clear out that solar plexus chakra too, so that you guys were understanding that you are absolutely worthy of receiving what you're trying to call in, okay? There could have been some pride getting in the way, just like a feeling like not worthy of being able to receive these things. And it says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And that's your energy. And like this like little regretful piece of was like, oh yeah, trying to make you out to be the bad guy. Spirit just said that this person is still running their mouth about you. They're still carrying on. Like they won't let it go. They just keep telling people like you're the problem, you're the reason why they didn't work out, and blah 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 blah. But yet your peace, you love yourself, you see yourself in everyone, you don't care, you walked away, you're not spreading animosity, hate. And this person just be keeping running their damn mouth. So that's exactly why they're getting karma. Because it's like you embrace acceptance. You have an open crown chakra. I'm learning to accept things that I cannot change. And that's exactly what's happening right now. That's the energy you're reflecting onto this person, and Spirit's going to cut the cord. They're showing me the death card in the Everyday Witch Tarot, where the it's almost like the Grim Reaper, but he has like the little mask on, has the knife like on the rope. And it's like you're going to be going through the new door with the door shut. Like these people's energy cannot touch you anymore. It's like they need a fat dose of acceptance, that like accountability on what they were doing. It's not just you, and they want to make you out to be the damn problem. It's like you already know how to take accountability for your wrongdoings and heal through that. This person doesn't. And it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And that's why those people were brought into your life in the first place. It was all for you to learn how to love yourself more, how to trust yourself. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. That was more of like lesson energy. But I feel like a lot of us have already learned these lessons. So that's just going to be kind of confirmation on like what we've been going through. Alrighty, we're just going to tap a little bit more into the healing, and then we're going to be shifting into like what's coming here. You guys are so welcome. Yeah, exactly. Look at this, psychic development. Number 5, and 555 has been super heavy, and divine feminine energy. So this is like really embodying like your creativity. All right. So no matter what your gender is, like everybody's really embracing the feminine energy right now, because we have a lot of abundance coming in. We have to be in that receiving energy. All right. And psychic development. And I have mentioned multiple times that if you are a divine masculine, your focal healing point for the next 6 months is going to be focused on healing your distorted feminine. If you've already been working on your distorted feminine, it's going to be your distorted masculine. So just take what resonates for you. Reunion of souls. You are going to be reunited with your higher self. And this is like, that's crazy that I was saying that in this card shout out, because this is exactly what is going to lead you to like the ultimate reunion within yourself. For some of you divine counterparts, you healing the distorted aspect that you haven't been able to focus on is going to allow this reunion aspect to take place. But the true reunion aspect has to happen within yourself before it can physically generate in the 3D. And that's what Spirit's allowing a lot of us to work on right now. There's a lot of divine counterparts that need to come back in for physical unions as well, because they're part of the 144,000. And that's their purpose, okay? But that's not going to resonate for everybody. So this is more so just being able to come into full union with yourself to help the mass awakening, to help step into your spiritual purpose, to help people further. So once again, like, I'm a divine feminine. I'm going to use my energy as an example. So I've been focused for the past like 3 years 3-4 years more so on healing my distorted feminine energy. So now over the course of this next 6 months, I'm going to be focused on working on my distorted masculine energy. So whatever is the more prominent energy, whatever energies that you hold more of, that's what you've been working on for the course of like 3-5 years or whatever. And we're going to be switching to just doing like a mass healing in that opposing distorted sign. Okay. So that's very significant. Yeah, most exes aren't, right? They're exes for a reason. And then we have self-love. This is absolutely beautiful. So this is really like for anybody, no matter what your gender is, embodying this like feminine energy right now, giving yourself self-love, self-care, right? Switching in the energy of being like that energy. You don't have to actually like embody that energy, but this is like doing the practices of the divine feminine. So nurturing yourself, nurturing your heart. There's going to be a lot of heart chakra activations right now. Okay. So just make sure that you're upping your self-love and self-care practices. And then the bottom of this deck is healing energy. And exactly, like we're about to go into like a little period of darkness here to obtain some light pieces that we need to obtain from our shadow to bring forth to the light. So just make sure that after you come out, you're loving on yourself, you're forgiving yourself, those types of things, okay? Thank you guys so much for the likes and the follows. And this is going to bring about a new day, a new sense of being. So divine masculine energy can be significant because we are showing the sun here. All right. And this is getting like really, really clear. So for some of you guys, this is going to be healing within the masculine energy, like seeing pieces of your distorted masculine energy that still needs attention is going to be coming to light. This is like going to be finding new focal pieces of like what needs to heal, to be healed within you. All right. This isn't saying, this has nothing to do with like your abundance or anything like that. This is like the key core pieces of like what needs to be healed within. And this is going to, or anything like that. This is like the key core pieces of like what needs to be healed within. And this is going to bring about like a completely brand new day, a brand new energy, a lot of sun energy, a lot of yes moments in the next 6 months. That's why I'm saying like this has nothing to do with your abundance, because the abundance is already yours. The abundance is your birthright. Claim it and affirm it. All right. The sun is coming out for you guys. All right. And I want to say like within the next like 72 hours, you're going to be embodying like way better energy. And it is number 11. So a lot of you guys are going through a spiritual awakening, or a second spiritual awakening, or a third. Just take what resonates for you. It's the entire reason why we've been going through so much chakra purging. We've all been going through this transformation and sacred space. So it's really important you go in this like mini hermit energy right now so that you and your higher self can reunite. I said dreams are going to be very heavy right now. Your higher self is grabbing the key pieces of the ascended masters about to integrate into your body. So you're going to be feeling a lot more tired. This gives me the energy of the Kundalini, right? Because it kind of looks like a snake, but it's like a spiral. So you could be really, really tired, experiencing a lot of back pain, a lot of sacral pain. And we've been going through that too. It's because like you're awakening more and more and more right now. And especially when your higher self is like integrating into your body. So the next like 48 to 72 hours are going to be significant for this like shadow purge and your higher self to integrate with your body. Yeah, discernment. So loving yourself enough to like know who and when to use your discernment, like what's right and what's wrong. We kind of talked about this in the beginning of the reading. So it's like you're going to have a deeper sense of like the world and like kind of how the truth and like what the biblical studies are more true, and like kind of how the truth and like what the biblical studies are more truth and spirituality. You guys are going to have a lot more like connected ancient ascended masters knowledge, and that's what your higher self is obtaining for you to integrate with yourself. So this is going to be like a really powerful time. You're going to be holding a lot of like inner wisdom, inner high level knowledge. So this next 6 months is going to be like way better. I feel like you're just going to have like a deeper understanding on like what you need to heal, why you need to heal it, what you're going to obtain when you do heal this. It's like you're going to have a completely like new, deeper sense of like why you're going through what you're going through, instead of just being in the dark and spirit giving you like these inklings like, oh yeah, you need to heal this, or like having you be like an explosion of trigger or emotion and then reflect later. It's like your higher self is going to be guiding you first. So it's like you're going to be less triggered and you're just going to have a deeper understanding like, okay, that's why that kind of bothered me, or like that's why I'm feeling bothered, so I'm not going to react on that. It's like you're going to have like a way more deeper, mature sense of being in your consciousness. Look at this, new day and new beginnings. It's absolutely beautiful. I love that. Slow and steady wins the race. So, and this is number 3. And I said the next 3 days. So over the next 48 to 72 hours, be slow and be steady. Don't overexert yourself. Make sure that you're resting. You're doing all of your self-care practices. You're drinking your water. You're taking care of your body, okay? Because your body's going through a lot right now. What's on the bottom? And omens, knowing right from wrong. Yeah, a deeper sense of knowing here. Completely. Alrighty, let's get some crystals to help you guys, and then we're going to be pulling from the Guides Oracle deck, just seeing like what your guides want you to know at this time, and then we're going to come in the energy right now. Okay, those wanted to come out. So. Alright, what do we have here? We have aquamarine. That's for throat and heart chakra, Pisces and Aquarius. Those energies have been pretty significant. And Pisces resembles the spiritual aspect of yourself, and Aquarius is the authentic aspect of yourself. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. There's going to be a balance between your spiritual side and your authentic self. Like your higher self is really taking the forefront. You're no longer going to be stemming so much out of ego. And orange calcite is wonderful too. So 2 significant energies that we've been healing right now is the throat chakra and the sacral chakra. Okay, the sacral's Cancer and Leo, so that can be significant. All right, and aquamarine provides protection while traveling, so maybe a lot of you guys are going to be called to actually physically travel and move somewhere, so aquamarine's a really good one. It is harder to find and it is a little bit more expensive, so just be mindful of that. It boosts your spiritual development and awareness, helps you release negative thoughts and behaviors, clears stagnant energy in both the heart and throat chakra. And orange calcite boosts your creativity, can help remove meridian energy blockages, helps improve the flow of chi and energy flow, helps you embark on your new journey and new endeavor. So a lot of you guys are going to be taking brand new journeys. You're going to be called to journey other places, move and travel to other places. Okay, could be very significant. Bloodstone's also like really significant too. I was called to grab that one. It's for root, sacral, and heart. Zodiac is Aries. No wonder. We're in Aries season. But this expands and heightens your intuition, helps you live in the present moment, known to banish evil and dispel negativity. No wonder why I grabbed it today, because literally there's a lot of people that is, I told you, kitchen witches, because it's an eclipse. No wonder why I grabbed it today, because literally there's a lot of people that is, I told you, kitchen witches, because it's an eclipse. They're going to be like trying to conduct, how can we destiny swap with the chosen ones? And just don't pay no mind. You're protected. Grounds you to the energy of your heart chakra. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Yeah, so Pisces, Aquarius, oh my gosh, like they're not even having me shuffle. They're just throwing stuff out. Mukite, Jasper, I actually have that one on today. It's this one. And that's for root, sacral, and solar plexus. This is Virgo and Scorpio energy, promotes new perception and ideas, promotes grounding, connection, and protection, encourages a deep desire for change and new experiences. This is like literally everything that's coming in for you guys. Travel, new experiences, boost of creativity, heightened intuition, banishing evil and dispelling negativity. A lot of you guys could actually be stepping into mediumship abilities where you're actually going to be called to conjure and banish negative demons, entities, things like that could be significant. I'm hearing that as well. But spiritual development, awareness, like this is like literally what's coming in for you guys. And this can help bring you greater connection to your ancestors and spirit guides. I'm telling you, like, you're literally going to like stay connected and remain connected. There's not going to be a lot of pieces like of time that's going to go by where you're feeling disconnected from your intuition, disconnected from your spirit team. It's like you're going to be in a full sense, like your higher self is guiding the way here. Very, very significant. Black obsidian can also be significant, protecting your energy. I'm wearing black. I think this is agate, but protecting your energy. So black obsidians for the root chakra, more Scorpio energy, just signifying you guys are going through a transformation. So just make sure you're protecting your energy at this time. Shields you from psychic attacks, encourages you to find your soul's purpose. Great for empaths, shielding you from negative energy. Helps you connect to the spiritual world, encourages you to find your soul's purpose. Great for empaths, shielding you from negative energy. Helps you connect to the spiritual world and heal any past life issues. A kitchen witch is literally a black witch that thinks that they can conjure up and do love spells on people, like working against free will, trying to destiny swap with chosen ones. So these are like the black magic priestesses, black magic like voodoo priestesses. I know a lot of people don't think about it because we're so called by God that we don't think that like people like this exist, and they definitely do exist. And even without you guys actually realizing it, you guys have probably undergone spiritual attacks. That's what a part of the spiritual warfare is. If you're divinely chosen, they attack you. They try and destiny swap with you. They try and drain and suck your light. They try and unalive you in order to take your destiny. They like soulmates and a lot of like the twin divine counterparts, they will come in and hex the minds of those people so that it prolongs you from coming into union with your true divine, because they know that like if you come into union and partnership with your true divine, you're a really big risk on banishing the darkness. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Even if we're not aware of it, it goes on all the time. And this is the more heightened time when they start to do their rituals, is full moons, new moons, eclipse energy, because it's so powerful. They think that like it's going to make their spells more powerful and shit. Like, come on. Yeah. And then, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, if you just know and affirm that you're protected, like, you're protected. A lot of you guys are descendants of Archangel Michael. That's always going to be your guys' first angel. And you're off the bat, I have confirmation shows this, I'm saying this, highly protected already. They could like allow like a little bit of some stuff to like hit you just because it's adding on to that person's karma, unlike what they're going to be doing under God and Archangel Gabriel's judgment. Yeah, it's crazy. And then hematite, root chakra as well. So a lot of root work, a lot of kundalini activation. So you guys could still be experiencing this. Archangel Michael works directly with your protection and your root chakra. Archangel Ariel works with your sacral chakra. Archangel Gabriel works with that throat chakra. All right. So a lot of sacral, like I said earlier on, like all of the archangels are out right now, like upgrading and cleansing, purging out your chakras in order to have you hit this reset. Okay. So very significant, a lot of kundalini activation right now. So a lot of people going through an awakening for the first time, a lot of people meeting their twin flame counterparts unexpectedly, about to start their journey, because whoever's like called needs to be awakened, because literally the end times are here. We need everybody, like all of our true divine partnerships, to come back in union. So they need to start their healing phases. And then a lot of the rest of us are getting like all of these spiritual upgrades and second awakenings to help guide further people. All right. So that like our energy field can expand to help more people than what we're used to, because it goes in shifts, right? So like when we're awoke for the first time, like our energy can only handle like entertaining like a certain amount of like number of souls to help heal and elevate. So like the more that we upgrade and expand, we can reach more people. And then we start becoming more abundant because we're actually believing ourselves, trusting our journey, believing our divine birthright, believing our abundant birthright. So it's like it allows us to like extend, rise up, be abundant, to like provide us with the resources to reach other people, because we know exactly properly to like extend, rise up, be abundant, to like provide us with the resources to reach other people, because we know exactly properly what to do with abundance and money when it comes into us. We're not just going to be materialistic, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my hair and nails done and all of this yada yada. No, that doesn't exist. You live a very humble, like prophetic life when you're highly called and chosen. You get humbled really quick to like learn how to utilize not having a lot of resources or not having a lot of money, so that you can like build that expansion. And that's when you and God start having this relationship where God's like, okay, like you are ready. Like I've always known that I could trust on you, but your higher self is leading more than your 3D vessel. And I know that I can bless you with these large windfalls of cash. I can bless you with this like viral outputting, because you're not going to let it get to your head. You're going to do the right thing with the resources that I'm giving you. And that's why they test you with the small resources. Are you still going to come from gratitude? Are you going to appreciate what you have? Are you still going to be fulfilling out your purpose so that you're expanding more? All right, so yeah, makes perfect sense. So these crystals can really be significant. The root chakra is very significant. I was highly called to put the spiritual baths on tonight, or today. It's not tonight, it's 2:33. It's almost 2:34, period. But because of all of the chakra purging that we've been doing, we need to infiltrate the repairing. My sacral's actually hurting really bad right now. So you guys like literally could be having problems with like your urinary tract, peeing more, those types of things, like kidney problems, liver problems, all of that. So it's like you're switching, right? So it's like sometimes your back's gonna hurt like a period of the day, and then you guys could be switching to like, you know, pelvic pain or like urinary problems during the day, and then you could switch to having like massive migraines during the day, because like literally all of your chakras are being like purged. So let's see what your lovely 234 on the timer. Yee. Happy 5:33. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I really appreciate you. If you guys want to click the link in my bio and follow me on YouTube and Instagram, that would be lovely, because TikTok once again is supposed to be going dark and black next Saturday, April 5th. Oh my God. They just shot out like a shitload of cards. All right. So we have forgiveness. Absolutely beautiful. So this is exactly the energy that you're going to be radiating in the shadow. You're going to be giving forgiveness to all that have wronged you. And I told you that there was that person that was like in regret, trying to like blame you for what, like thinking of like what you put them through, because they didn't want to take accountability. Yeah, it's like just continue to forgive yourself and others. You know, see from the higher picture, you see the soul star and like opening. So a lot of you guys, your soul star chakra can actually be opening right now. That's above the crown. This is like spiritual purpose and like super connected. This is like ascended masters. So thank you guys so much for the the gifts and the likes. I really appreciate you. And see, look, it's like your life is not eligible for recommendation, restricted. Cause what? I'm talking about a freaking soul star chakra. Like, get the hell on, bro. This is so stupid. Let me look. Yeah, it says, what does it say? Do you even give me a freaking reason? It says, the content disclosure setting. Like, for what? Like, I'm not disclosing anything besides truth. Besides forgiveness. Spreading forgiveness. How do you get violated for that? Like, hello? Because I'm not spreading the... Like, make it freaking make sense. It's happening to all of us, dude. It's crazy. And then, like, our live gets restricted, so then we're not popping up on, like, the For You page, so it's, like, lowering our views. I love how we have 11.1k likes, by the way, 111. Love that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's retarded. It's been happening ever since they first went dark and the algorithm changed. It's like they're trying to banish us from freaking TikTok, the whole spiritual community. It's ridiculous. It's annoying. Okay, but we have angel number 32, so that could be somebody's age, but 3 and 2 make a 5, and 555 has been very heavy, okay? But this is just healing, being in forgiveness. Look at this. The solitude, the womb energy. Like, it's happening right now. Like, your higher self is looking at your body. This is your higher self looking at your body in this little vessel of solitude. Like, okay, are we ready? Like, just like waiting on your divine angels to give the go ahead. Like, okay, like all of the chakras have been purged and cleared. Integrate. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's exactly what's happening. So embrace your solitude right now. Embrace your self-care practices, because you're about to upgrade. You're about to explode. Do you see how much bigger this higher self energy is than your 3D vessel? That's how much knowledge they've been gaining up with the ascended masters. Just more and more and more and more and more knowledge, right? The longer the transformation, the longer your higher self is gaining knowledge. So look at how much bigger this higher self is than this 3D vessel. So when your higher self integrates with your 3D vessel, it's going to be prominent. You're going to know. It's going to be like, holy shit. Holy Spirit activate type energy, okay? That's why you've been doing a lot of like balancing. It's going to hit you off balance. Your equilibrium can even be a little bit off balance. So that's exactly why they want you in solitude. They don't want you around a lot of people right now, because like you need to let your energy adjust, okay? Yeah, and then we have the boredom. Like, you're gonna get a little bit bored because you're gonna be a little bit isolated. You're gonna be in solitude. Maybe some of you guys are already experiencing this a little bit because we've been in so many rest periods and hermit periods, but this is gonna be the last one, and it's gonna be the most impactful. It's going to finish up the transformation. Do you see how this person's getting their wings here? And both of these cards. You're getting your wings. Do you see how this is like solar plexus, sacral chakra energy? Once again, do you see the higher vessel, higher self vessel behind this one? Growing. Literally. Can't make it up. Same thing here. Your wings. This looks like prayer hands. It's like literally you're obtaining. I'm really drawn to this amulet here. You're going to be unlocking like some specific gift that's been passed down from your ancestors into your higher self. Yeah, this is crazy. And then we have clearing and closure. So we're those specific people that have like been showing up in your energy. They've been showing up in your energy for like their own closure, and they've been tampering with your energy. So if you've been having a lot of dreams about like karmic exes, or they're just like randomly showing up, like this is to get closure for you or them, I guess. I want to say more like on their end. Like, the reason why Spirit's allowing them to tap into your energy is because like your energy no longer cares. You're already over it. But like this person's in like heavy regret, trying to like siphon off of your energy. Like, oh, well, like, what if I can come back and change? And like the viewpoints that is like in the dreams is like you moving on from this person, you not wanting to be back and change. And like the viewpoints that is like in the dreams is like you moving on from this person, you not wanting to be around this person. And so it's going to hit this person in the higher self soul that like you're not fucking with them anymore, to like move the fuck on and get out of your energy. And that's why we're seeing the clearing. Like, you see the hand, how it's trying to hold on, like the darker hand's trying to hold on to the divine hand, as it's like you're trying to like grab pieces of like knowledge and your higher sense of awareness, focusing on yourself. It's like these people are trying to like pull you back because they don't want you to elevate. They want you to stay in that low vibration, hoping for another chance with you. And it's not going to happen. Yeah, I know, it is. It gets bored and lonely, but the reason why we've been feeling so lonely is because we've been like disconnected from our higher self a little bit, and also our spirit team, and that's going to change. right? Because we're never alone, and you just need to affirm that and just know that like we're going through a big transformation, and it's all for our body's highest good and ourselves' highest good. Okay. And like once this changes and we get used to like all of the new abilities and our higher self can integrate comfortably, then we'll be able to expand and branch out for like months and like maybe a year, however long, you know, we'll be fine. We'll be sound, we'll feel connected, we'll feel less alone, we'll be able to interact with other people and be meeting soul tribe, meeting soulmates, you know, reunions for divine counterparts. Like all of that stuff is like literally going to be coming up here within the next year, I want to say. So yeah, I'm a single mom of 4. But I mean, the thing is like when we're moms though, like we're not alone. We have our kids. So, you know, I feel like it's more lonely for the people that don't have kids that are going through a spiritual journey, because they feel like they don't have anybody to, you know, kind of cling and hold on to. Yeah, if you're with somebody that's emotionally unavailable, it's clearing. There's going to be yeah, if you're with somebody that's emotionally unavailable, it's clearing. There's going to be a divine intervention on that, okay? So just know that like whatever you guys are losing or moving out of is for your highest good. I mean, you know, emotionally available isn't necessarily like a toxic trait, but it means that they have a lot of wounding where they have a wounding within their heart space and their throat chakra. So it's like they can't express themselves. And if you're a healed individual and they're not a healed individual, like you'll just be at a misalignment. So it's only within a matter of time before the divine will intervene with that connection. Look at this. I just saw Archangel Raphael, so that just tells me heart chakra purging. But look, the sun, number 111, the sun. Sun's coming out for you guys. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, time for a change then. No wonder why you're seeing me. It's time to elevate, honey. There's no growth there. Angel of strength. And then we have man holding a coin. So this is exactly the energy that I'm picking up on. Ooh, this is beautiful. Carrying connections and door to personal healing and happiness. So you're moving towards the sun. You're about to step through a door of personal healing and happiness. And I'll tell you what the healing piece of this is. This is so crazy how this keeps coming up. So a lot of us are going to be working on our distorted masculine or feminine energy. All right. So if you guys have already been on a healing journey, you've already healed in your soul prime energy, it's going to be switching. So for you masculines, you're going to be switching and healing your distorted feminine energy. If you have more masculine energy that resides within you, that makes you a divine masculine. You're going to be focused on healing your distorted feminine. For the feminines, we're going to be focused on healing our distorted masculine energy. Because I'll tell you what, you are stepping into your abundance. Divine masculine or feminine, take the energy as it resonates for you. So your inner feminine or inner masculine, all of the healing that you've done in that one specific vessel of yourself, you're receiving abundance. But you can only obtain so much abundance. You're not at your full potential yet. And I'm not saying that this abundance coming in for you is going to be any kind of minimal, because I really don't feel like it is. I feel like you're really going to boom. But the thing is like, how do we take that another step? We start to heal the piece that we haven't been able to focus on because we were healing in the other energy. So now is having the strength moving forward in this new healing phase. So over 6 months to a year, we're going to be flopping energies, not necessarily flopping energies, but healing the distorted opposite energy that what we've healed, because we're taking that piece. So for you masculines, it's going to be your Queen of Wands, right? And you're going to be shifting that Queen of Wands, elevating to that Queen of Pentacles. For the feminines, we're going to be shifting from the King of Wands to the King of Pentacles. Okay? So, because like your elevated energy right now, so if you're a divine masculine, you're already embodying this King of Pentacles energy, this stability, this abundance. This is what you're stepping into, your birthright. But your feminine energy is sitting in stepping into your birthright. But your feminine energy is sitting in like a Queen of Wands. It's not at a matching opposing energy. And this is getting you to the energy of where both of your energies are matching within yourself. So that's going to be the lessons here coming up, okay? So a lot of strength, obtaining that other pentacle energy, no matter if you're male or female. It's exactly what it's going to look like. Yeah, Leo could definitely be significant. And I'll tell you why. This is going to be unlocking like millionaire, billionaire type of energy, confirmation. And it's also going to be bringing in your soulmates and divine counterparts. Because a lot of these connections we mirror, and we mirror it to the universe like, hey, I know exactly what I'm working on. I'm focusing on my distorted feminine, or I'm focusing on my distorted masculine. I'm starting to elevate the other piece of my soul. And that's going to be bringing in your true aligned soulmates, your higher level soulmates, or your divine counterpart. Literally cannot make this up. This has been so heavy for this reading. And I'm actually going to be making videos, hi Metatron, about like what distorted masculine and feminine energy means and how we can heal it, okay? That's why I'm saying please follow me on YouTube and Instagram, because I'm having healing series lives that are supposed to be starting next week. We're going to be starting with addiction, okay? Because that's the most important. We need to get outside substances out of our auric field in order to heal and deepen. So if TikTok goes black next Saturday, then that live session is going to be over on Instagram until I can get 50 subscribers on YouTube. I'm about halfway there, so following me on YouTube and Instagram would really help me out, just in case TikTok goes black, so that we can following me on YouTube and Instagram would really help me out, just in case TikTok goes black, so that we can really step into this healing and obtain our millionaire, billionaire energy and generational wealth for our family, our kids, or our upcoming kids. All right. Archangel Metatron is here with the third eye chakra, massive awakening. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a deeper sense of urgency on like what to heal. Not urgency, but it's like you're going to have a new concept on everything. You're going to have a perfect balance on what you need to heal, how to heal it, and like moving forward. You're coming from like perfect balance. You're coming from perfect elevation. It's like things are going to be unlocked to you. And the reason why I can kind of pre-pick this up is because like I'm connected to the angels. I channel through the angels, and this is what they've been letting me know. But nobody's in this energy yet because we haven't shifted yet. So this is absolutely beautiful. You guys could be 50, 43, or 40. Could be significant. But this is 8, 7, and 4, and 0. So very significant. Abundance is 8. 7 is like spiritual awakening, spiritual purpose. 4s is divine protection, divinely guided. 0s is all about resets. If you guys were here when I was doing the angel numbers, the first angel number that came out was actually the quad 0. So this is like a full body reset. I'm turning 35 this year too. You're a 90s baby like me. Goddess of the moon. Doesn't matter what your energy is, but like literally this is going to be the power. You're going to harness the power of the moon phases in the right way. We already talked about kitchen witches thinking that they can harness the power, but it's like, this is giving star energy to me. This is like embodying your full higher self, authentic self energy. Because like you're a spiritual warrior. Like God knows that whatever battle he gives to you, you do it with ease. And that's why abundance is your birthright. That's why you're awakening more. That's why you're you're deepening your connection here. Look, man, holding the heart. Heart chakra activation, abundance activation. Like that's what's coming in right now. The thinking man. I love this. So a lot of masculines in here. Yeah, 90s babies unite. I love it. Love that. So quite literally. And what's so interesting is this is 45 and 46. So like, do you see? So masculines, you see, you're going to be, embodying your goddess energy, and the divine feminine rules the moon. You're going to be in your divine feminine, healing that, the strength to heal, to unlock your key pieces. Because do you see, you're coming up as the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. You've like mastered like every element in that energy. So if you're a masculine, you've mastered your King of Wands, your King of Cups, your King of Pentacles, your King of Swords with a balance. So now it's going to be shifting on like what needs work in your own feminine energy to bring in these caring connections, to bring in these high level soulmates, to bring back your counterpart if that's what you're seeking. Okay. And like if you're a feminine, it's the same thing, just in the reverse. So the feminines have already healed through their Queen of Wands, their Queen of Cups, their Queen of Pentacles, their Queen of Swords, which makes you guys their Queen of Cups, their Queen of Pentacles, their Queen of Swords, which makes you guys emperors and empresses, high priestesses, and priest energies, 144,000. And now it's time to switch our awareness to the opposing distorted energy that we still need to work and heal. I don't feel like this is going to take a long time. They're showing me 6 months because you guys are going to have such a highly peaked sense of intuition and heavily guided on what needs to heal, how you can heal it, how you can obtain it, and have a perfect balance with this, because you guys are going to be stepping into your abundance. There's going to be multiple things that you're going to be working on here. Yeah, like buckle up, buttercup. Victory is in the horizon. This is your golden era. And the fact that we are having this deeper sense of, oh, we need to heal this to start. It's only going to add double victory. Look at this. Happy family. 10 of Cups energy. Golden era, 10 of Cups timeline. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles timeline is exactly what those two cards mean. I view the victory card as the 10 of Pentacles quite literally. So this is the good 10s, and I even said 10, 10, 10 when I started this message. So 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune energy. That's the timeline you guys are stepping into. It's quite crazy. Look, that's another card for peace. You're going to have a lot more peace in your life. There's not going to be so much struggle anymore. Alrighty. Probably going to end the live stream at about 3:15. Because I just have this deck, and then we're going to be pulling tarot, and I'll be closing out the session. 15. Because I just have this deck, and then we're going to be pulling tarot, and I'll be closing out the session. But please, you guys, follow me on Instagram and YouTube. I truly appreciate it. What is this? Thinker. Look, your mind's going to be going, just don't overthink, but get your mind thinking in the correct way. So there's going to be a lot of like thoughts coming up that you're going to be like, like, should I do this? Or like, what's the proper way of like doing this? It's like, you're really going to have like a deeper sense on like what you need to be doing, what you need to be working on. It's like your mind's going to be activated. And that's what the third eye chakra and Metatron signifies, is kind of like that King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, like the analytical pieces. Like things are just going to start making sense. Like you're going to start putting the pieces together. Like, how can I obtain this and everything like that. So it's like everything's really going to be making sense. 555. Heck yeah. It's been really heavy for this reading. You guys are going through a massive change and shift. Yeah. Look, you're going to be getting the answers to all of your questions. Look, you're going to be obtaining the book of knowledge here, and your angels are providing that book to you. Do you see how that book has angel wings on it? It's like all of the answers on like why have we had to heal so much? Why have we been like healing back to back to back? Like why have I been feeling triggered? Like all of the answers are coming to you. They're providing you this entire book. And it's not only going to have the answers to the questions that you've been seeking, it's going to be answering the questions of like everything that you need moving forward. They are giving you like the guidebook to the next season. That's why I'm saying like you're not going to be feeling disconnected anymore. It's like they have properly orchestrated you step by step where you need to go, what you need to do. It's like your prophet energy. Like you're going to be guided every step of the way because God knows that they can trust you and rely on you. You've made it. You've passed every test. More gold. You're getting your golden aura. Literally. They're going to be leading you. They're going to be like, hey, we need you to travel here and do this. It's like they're going to be prominently guiding you on like what you need to be speaking out within your purpose, what you need to be doing, like very, very heavily like hands on your energy type season. Absolutely beautiful. Soulmates. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are going to be meeting your true divines in this season. Blessed. Blessings are on the way. Flexible. Yeah, because of your flexibility. Like you've been through everything. And that's why you're getting blessed. That's why you're getting the guidebook. The divine knows that they can trust you. It hasn't been easy. The flexible energy is not easy. You have to be pushed and stretched into situations and certain positions that you're not used to. This is like getting out of your comfort zone. And that's like really what a lot of the tests have been doing. And even if you guys are still kind of clinging on to some of that comfort zone in the South Node, it's going to be completely released. So expect a lot of divine interventions. People, places, and things that aren't meant to go with you in this season are going to be wiped away. Look at this deep knowing. You're going to have a way more keen sense of knowing things. Your intuition, which is your third eye. And this is purple. And this looks like Archangel Uriel to me too. She has like, it's almost like fairy wings. So you guys could have fae blood, which is fairy blood as well. Or that could be significant. My little earth angels. But her legs kind of look like a mermaid too. So a lot of you guys can originate from like Sirius B. Or like earth angels. So like Arcturian starseeds. Lemurian, Pleiadian, Andromeda is coming through. But mainly Lemurian. I'm getting Lemurian starseeds and Arcturian starseeds. So like your crown chakra, like your Akashic records. When your higher self integrates, you're going to start knowing a lot of pieces about where your soul originates from and a bunch of knowledge on the world that the world doesn't even know yet. Because it's literally a guidebook from your angels and God. It doesn't matter like what people read in the Bible. It doesn't matter. Because they're about to give you the true truth. Dang, man. And do you see this, how like the hills are in the background? So it's like a bunch of like maze energy. That's why you've been having to be flexible. Because like a lot of the time, like in the last season, you didn't even know where you were going. It's like you were walking alone, quiet. Like your guides were not there. You had to like navigate your own way out. It's giving hermit energy, like heavy Virgo energy. But like this new deeper sense of knowing. So owls and eagles can be significant. But the moon is really sticking out to me too. So a lot of you guys are going to be healing within the feminine bracket. And there's a lot of masculines in here right now too. So master number 11. Hey. You're just going to have a deeper sense of knowing like everything. Like maybe why people question like why we're here on Earth, or like why It's really giving me like a lot of people have like questioned the Bible. Like it just, a lot of it doesn't make sense. And it's like you're going to be having a deeper knowledge on certain things that people like question, and like to a T, you're going to be able to like answer their questions because you hold a lot of confirmation, divine knowledge. They're giving you a bunch of divine knowledge. Time for a nap. This is exactly why they want you resting. If you're not resting, you will get sick. If you're trying to chill and like maybe play a game on your phone or binge watch a show, your butt is going to be falling asleep. So listen to your body, okay? Heavy Virgo energy, Hermit. I love Hermit energy. I love learning new things. And sometimes it's a little bit dark, but you got the lantern, you got the guide. You're not alone. Even if you feel alone, you're not alone. And this is your last season having them be quiet. That was a massive test for you guys, and you fucking passed it. So be so damn proud of yourself. A little fox, right? Little curious energy. And they're saying, just take a nap, little fox. You don't got to be curious because we're about to provide you with all the answers. I love it. Foxes are so cute. Look at this. Blessed and poised. More fairy energy. Thumbelina is significant. Because like once I looked at this, I just heard Thumbelina. So if you're from the 90s, you might have known. And they're saying, what is his name? What's the prince's name? Is it Cornelius or something like that? And like in this deck, there's the card, it's cornucopia. In this deck, there's the card, it's cornucopia, and that's significant. So Sagittarius energy as well. Because like cornucopia makes me think of Thanksgiving, like harvest. Dude, for real. Like, could be significant. But it was like this woman found her and she thought that she was just like a tiny little person. And she's actually like a fairy. And she was like trying to gain her wings. And like towards the end, like she found like her soulmate through the process. And then like she actually was able to like get her wings. So like soulmate and like getting your wings is significant. Blessings are coming because your energy is so poised, because you've been doing the lessons alone. You've been passing all of the tests, and that's exactly why like you are meant to be alone, is because spirit had to test you within that to like have you be comfortable and stable by yourself and not needing to rely on anybody. But now is the time, because they just keep giving me like 333. It's not only ascended masters and more knowledge. This is like incoming creativity. This is also collaborating with others and soul tribe energy. And that's also what's going to be coming up. That's funny that you said that. Nothing's coming for me, just heartache and pain. And spirit has to say to you, Brad, embrace your masculine energy and think bigger. Imagine more. Whatever you think, you manifest into your life. Okay? You're here for a reason. So don't forget that, okay? You're here for a reason. You've just been entangling your energy with the wrong people. Okay? But this is a massive, like, masculine awakening right now. A lot of you guys that are at your absolute endpoint, you're going to be shifting into a full-blown spiritual awakening. Especially if you're chosen, especially if you're at your absolute endpoint, you're going to be shifting into a full-blown spiritual awakening. Especially if you're chosen, especially if I'm just popping up randomly on your For You page. Keep going, honey. It'll be okay. I promise you, better days are coming. Look at the cards that shot out as soon as you said what you said. You have a purpose. If you found me, you have a purpose. Okay? Things are going to be shifting a lot for you guys right now. I don't know your situation, but my DMs are open if you need to talk. Yeah, exactly. Like, we have to go through heartache. And a lot of the time, the reason why we sit in heartache is because we're with a lot of karmic soulmates. We're with people who don't see our worth, who literally like, and that's okay. I'm really praying for you, and I hope you get out of that. Okay. Because, it's not your faith. It's what people make you feel. It's what other people have done to you. There's a lot of people, and that's why we get to this breaking point energy, is so that we know not to accept things that people have done to us. No, I'm sorry. You're never alone though. Your angels are with you, God's with you. You know, if you ever need to reach out or you feel alone, my DMs are open. Okay? But a lot of you masculines, oh, trust me, you have angels, you have a spirit team, you have guides. We all have spirit guides and angels. Okay? But there's like a mass awakening within the masculine energy. A lot of you guys, it's going to be your first awakening. Or you're going through your first awakening, shifting into your first awakening. For some others of you, it's going to be second awakening. Imagine there's your higher self in the background, rising up. Okay? Exchanging gifts, abundant gifts, intuitive gifts. Coming from a never-ending story. In the heart down there. Feeling like your heart's gone. That your heart's been outside of your body. I know how hard it is for a lot of you masculines. I know the era that you guys grow up in. The toxic masculinity, the conditioning, that you guys can never cry or show emotion, or it's really sad. The way that like literally all of our ancestors and family members and shit have shaped the masculine collective. It's crazy. And the feminines have been on the rise for about 3 to 5 years, and it's the masculine's turn now. That's why a lot of you guys who are in masculine energy that have been awakened, it's really important you guys step into purpose and that you're helping your brothers, okay? Because a lot of them, before they awaken, they do have that toxic masculinity. So a lot of them, they're not going to be listening to feminines, like teaching them how to heal and everything, because they're going to think that we don't understand masculinity. So a lot of them, they're not going to be listening to feminines, like teaching them how to heal and everything, because they're going to think that we don't understand them. So that's why it's really important, like you guys are being called to step into purpose and having awakenings to help your guys' collective. Is very heavily. So you can exchange gifts with other people. Because this is like that situation is exactly the same. Like life has literally beaten down the masculine collective so much that they're starting to lose hope. And it's all of this stupid ass conditioning that they need to be perfect and they're, you know, invalidated if they're not making it like a certain amount of money and like all of this crap. You know, like we just all need to be able to be our own vessels in this lifetime. And like really lose all of the conditioning. That's why it's so important that we understand to step into our purpose, and that's helping other people. And it's time for the masculine collective. And this was like extremely masculine based. The last 2 oracle decks that I've used is masculine. Yeah, hiding their emotions. And then like literally the thing that I see so much is like masculines will give their whole heart and soul to like these karmic females, and they just stomp on their heart. And like masculines, like typically how they operate is they only like really want to rock or like give that vulnerability like one time to one specific person. And then that person always ends up like breaking them to their core existence. You know, like it's sad, but it's the same thing with like the feminines. It's just in like a different way. Yeah, and see, like that's how a lot of us like end up, you know. We find it more peaceful um than to be by yourself, but like some people that are like still have that wounding and everything, they don't know how to be full on their own. And really, like a lot of our parents have done us a massive disservice because nobody teaches how to heal. Nobody teaches how to honor emotional vulnerability, especially in masculines. They can't show emotions, they can't have feelings, and we're all the same type of vessel. Which is exactly why I'm telling you guys that like it's important that like we're switching to heal the distorted feminine energy. That's what all of that is. Asking for help, being vulnerable with others, you know, nurturing ourselves, nurturing other people, like being able to embrace that aspect of us, ourselves. And that's like what your guys' focal point of healing is going to be. You know why? Is so that you can share that with other people. Your collective. Because once again, like you know, I can be a spiritual leader all day, but like there's a lot of like unawakened men that just do not want to listen to what I have to say because they still have that toxic masculinity energy within them. So it's like I could sit here and talk all I want, but if they're coming from wounding, like they're just gonna one sit here and just be like, oh hey, let me take you out because they have some wounding, or like, you know, type of things like that. And it has nothing to do with these people. It's just like literally it's their wounding. They can't like open up their bracket like towards a feminine because then they're going to feel like we're in competition, like the like I'm trying to be better than them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using me as an example. Right? I know. It's using me as an example. Right? I know. It's going to feel like that, you guys. Like it's going to be kind of weird. And like the emotions are going to be heavy because what is feminines? We feel a lot of emotions. So if you're not used to feeling emotions for the first time, it's going to be kind of heavy. Not going to lie. That's why the angel of strength was coming out with that moon goddess energy. You're going to have to honor a lot of your strength right now. Like when you start healing that aspect. It's a different kind of strength though. A lot of people think that like emotions are just emotions and emotions are weakness, and it's actually the very opposite. Emotions are a superpower. And it's our job and responsibility to learn how to like control and honor our emotions. And like I've healed my like Queen of Cups feminine energy, but my King of Cups energy, where I'm like mastering my emotions, needs attention. So that's what I'm going to be healing in. But it's like your guys' it's like femininity, like love and compassion and like all of that stuff is like what you guys are going to be working on. Look at that High Priestess energy. Cancer energy. Can't make it up. It's a cardinal water sign. But this is a sense of like deeper inner knowing. So I'm telling you guys are going to have a deeper sense of awareness on what you need to do, what you need to heal, where you're going, who to work with, where to travel to, who to speak to. Like you're going to be very guided. Knight of Pentacles. This is like setting a plan and a goal point. Slow and steady wins the race. Two of Cups. Partnerships. Yeah, exactly. Like you're going to be having a map with a destination, and God is going to be like, I need you to work your way over here so that you can collaborate, share your heart with other individuals, and bring like the sense of her so that you can collaborate, share your heart with other individuals, and bring like the sense of like, because I mean, yes, the Two of Cups can mean like, oh, love's coming, but the energy of the Two of Cups is like honoring enough self-love within yourself to radiate unconditional love to other people. This is like just a literal confirmation of what I've been channeling. sharing your gifts, sharing your energy, especially if you're a masculine, because that speaks way more volumes. The Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands signals a lot of conflict, a lot of conflicts with other people. It's like you're going to be giving the map, and this is kind of like the overall energy that's going on right now. You're going to be in your own energy being given the map while everybody out here kind of like loses their shit, starting chaos, right? All of the unawoke individuals during solar eclipse energies, they're like more combative, like trying to physically fight each other, arguments, competing with other people, like looking at people wrong, like, you want to go? Type like little immature energy. That's who we're called to help. I'm sorry. That's where the focal point's gonna go. Yeah. Because we, like, this is literally like what they told me is the world is wrapping up. All right? Like, Gaia is dying, like kind of like laying down like dead so that she can rebirth into heaven on earth, you know? So, and I love that this card is showing like 4 points. So this is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. So you guys can have that somewhere in your north or south nodes. Yeah, like look, 144,000. You literally cannot make this up, bro. It's just, it's crazy. But it's like, see, like that staff there, that one staff with the light on top. That's what you guys are going to be bringing to these other people. It's like you're going to have such like an intense energy about you that like people are going to know that like when you open your mouth to speak or when you're in certain situations, it's going to like honor the sense of like peace in people's chaos. That's how magnetic your energy is about to be. I'm an Aquarius North Node too. We're soul family, literally. 90s Aquarius North Node. Yeah, that's weird too, because like this is Aquarius and Leo. Or I'm sorry, the world is. And like an Aquarius North Node is a Leo South Node. Yeah, look at this. Lots of change. Look at the 5s. Taking people, look at just like what we had in here, right? That person, I don't think they're still in here. Like I'm literally praying for that person for sure. But like people that have like lost all sense of hope, like within their feelings, giving up on like relationships, other things, like we've already been through this. We've already been through the competition energy and like the conflicts of like in the real world and then within our emotions as well. Like how we're feeling on the inside reflects to others. So when we're not loving ourselves and we're in regret and we feel lost, that brings chaotic energies in. Or in regret and we feel lost, that brings chaotic energies in. It's fucked up, but like, and literally there's 5 people in the room too. Like it's messed up, but like that's the way that it operates. Because like, do you see the kind of like the pixie dust or whatever, like around the head? It starts with the conscious first. You have to change your mentality to change the heart, to change your outcome. And the Emperor, like you guys are leaders. You're meant to help, okay? Yeah, it's crazy. I love this deck. I always get like some impactful messages with it. The Hermit. I knew we were going to see the Hermit. And this is what you guys need to focus on right now within your soul path. Feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter. How can we uplift these souls that are hurting right now? That's what we need to do. Because like our energy right now, like in hermit mode, yes, like we're going to be recuperating our energy and maybe dealing with our own stuff, but like we need to see the bigger picture on like what does that 144,000 look like? What is our true purpose? It's to help awaken other people. What is awakening other people look like? Working with extremely damaged individuals who feel like giving up, who live in chaos. Same things that we've experienced. So that's why Spirit's giving you the map on like certain destinations where you need to go. Maybe you're called to move to like one of the most like freaking chaotic, drug infested, violent type of towns. Because your energy's healing to like invoke change. Like motivational speaking is like what I'm picking up too. So a lot of you guys could actually be called to like be motivational speakers. Sharing the voice, like Aquarius energy too, is significant. Yeah, get these people like really help people take the blindfolds off, feeling trapped, stuck in their certain situations. It's like you've already freed yourself. So this is exactly what you're going to mirror to these people. Like, do you see how like she's looking down in the puddle and like she's seeing the people that are like trapped with the blindfold on? And that's exactly like, it's giving like crystal ball energy, like really magical energy, that it's like Spirit's going to show you like who to help, who to go to. Very significant to like help people release. It's like if you guys have ever seen like Supernatural or like Charmed, where like these people come to them for like help, or like they have these like freaking warlocks and shit like attaching them. Yeah, and that's okay, but like then they're going to be asking you to branch out in other means. Like how can you reach people? Social media, content, sharing your voice that way. You know what I'm saying? Sharing your voice and knowledge that way. That's what I have to do. Because I have 4 kids. I'm a single mom. But you know what I'm saying? So like just find the modes that fit you, and they're going to guide you with that. It's like you're not going to be alone. They're going to show you the map on like, hey, this is what you need to do. This is how you can obtain this. This is how you can achieve this. But it's almost like you're going to be getting certain souls that are like called into your energy. They're going to be like guided to you, kind of in the sense of like how people were guided to Charmed or guided to Supernatural, right? Soul tribe. Like answering the call here. It's like these people, right? Like third party energy, right? Like karmic energies and everything. They're going to be like heeding the call. They're going to be drawn to you. And you're meant to enlighten, heal, and plant the seeds for these individuals. Not entangle with them, not party with them, not, invoke your energy, but like spread your knowledge to these individuals. And a lot of these people are going to be broken souls. So some of you guys like even doing like counseling as like a type of like work could be significant. Ace of Wands energy. Very healing like hands. Like you're a healer. Healer of the ages. I love these hummingbirds up here because it resembles like masculine and feminine energy. Like you're going to have a perfect balance between your masculine and feminine energy. You're going to help people like grow from nothing. You're going to show people what true growth looks like and how to get there. Because I feel like these people are going to ask you. They might like feel a little envious at first, like, because a lot of people that are in karmic energy, they're like, well, why do they get to live such a good life and like not experience like all of this? But it's like you've honestly been there. You know what it feels like. You could actually be meeting your soulmate too, or divine counterpart in this journey, because you guys are meant to be a power couple and work together to create new energy, new earth. The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, do you see how this person's like kind of like looking over the sunflowers, like even though they might be a little bit like envious or feel like they can't change at first, like they're gonna be like locked into you. Like they're gonna be like locked into you. Like, how did you, like, I'm holding on tightly to everything I got, but like, how did you do it if you were just like me at one point? You're going to like really help people get out of like, you know, like toxicity, like within themselves, but also like karmic situations, and allowing them to like release what's been like hindering, because a lot of these people can also be materialistic. So they're going to be like seeing, maybe you live like a very like humble way of like being. So even like, let's say that you are like a millionaire, it's going to be like you are going to still continue to live very humbly. And like people are going to be like, why, if they get like have all that money, like why? And it's like, no matter what, these people are going to be drawn to you, like wanting to learn from you. Yeah, you got to love yourself first. But if you need a personal reading, my link is in my bio. I don't answer questions on my live stream. All right, what is this? The Two of Wands. Yep, and exactly. Didn't I say like when you're going into hermit mode, like you're going to be planning. Like you're going to be in a sense of planning. Like, yes, the Two of Wands, that person is bored. Okay, because it's like you're in the waiting room. Like, okay, can we go yet? Like, how much planning do we need to do? But it's like in this hermit mode, like one of your ideas is going to stem up, like how can I reach other people? And like this energy too, like for those of us that are restricted and can't travel very much, like how can I reach people being positioned where I'm at, not being able to move? People being positioned where I'm at, not being able to move, right? This is like very soul purpose energy that you guys are stepping into. We have the Page of Cups. This is like new heart chakra awakening. This is like being kind of like a kid at heart here. And that's what, like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, like you guys are kind of like in between. So I know that a lot of us can be millennials or Gen X's. So a lot of Gen X people are indigos and a lot of millennials are starseeds. So you guys still have massive purpose, but you guys can resonate with a lot of age groups. Maybe a lot of you guys are going to be like advocates for children, so like working in the schools, doing motivational speaking like in the schools, like starting at young ages, while other star seeds and indigos help people and like adulthoods, like with addiction, with counseling. So this, do you see why we need more people? Like your calling is going to be completely crystal clear on what you need to do. So a lot of us that have children and are single parents, a lot of the time we're going to be called to teach children how to do spiritual healing, how to be aware of generational cycles so that they can break it and access financial freedom at young ages, heal at young ages, not have to go through so many traumatic experiences later on. Yep, my Pluto's in Scorpio as well, bro. It's crazy. So like, you know, we are the epitome of transformation, but literally like, yes. So like some of us are called to work with kids. Some of us are called to work with people with addiction. Whatever you have struggled with in your life, a lot of the time are the people that you're actually meant to help. So a lot of us have been through like everything, addiction, abuse. We need to be advocates for like all of those types of things, right? Like I had a lot of inner child wounding and I had children. So that tells me like, hey, my viewpoint is going to be with a lot of children, even though I don't really like that because, you know, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of this stuff, like we're not going to 100% like, but it's like, it's going to be on the map and God's going to guide us. Like, I don't care if you want to do it or not. Like, are you going to listen? And a lot of us, we listen. You know what I'm saying? So your birth chart, I always go on astro.com and do it. I know Cafe Astrology has it, but I am going to be doing birth chart breakdowns here soon. I actually have the first piece ready, and I'm probably going to be posting it tomorrow. And we're going to start with North Node placements, your life purpose, what your life purpose is in this lifetime. And then we're probably going to follow suit with the South Node, and then we'll be getting into deeper parts of the chart. Okay, so Scorpio always signals transformation, and it is a water energy. So this is mastering your emotions through change and transformation is going to be significant for you. Also, a lot of water signs too can have past with alcohol or drugs. So you can be an advocate for people if that resonates. All right. Or just helping other people heal, anger, those types of things, you guys. Like, this is like really what we're, yep, that's your north node. So I'm going to be posting those videos tomorrow, actually, like what your North Node placement means and how to serve your life purpose. Same. And how to serve your life purpose. Same. Yeah. But there's still a lot of people that are in this energy that are holding on to addiction, that are holding on to emotional pain, that we're going to be called to help them heal. All right. And a lot of us are shaped, our energy is shaped to resonate with people from all age groups. All right. All righty. Anything else? And then we're going to wrap this reading up for today. Once again, you guys, please follow me over on Instagram and YouTube, because TikTok is supposed to be going dark next Saturday, which is the 5th. I'm going to start my healing series. And then also there is going to be videos that I'm uploading on what's in your chart. And we're going to break down how to read your chart, what your life purpose is, like really what everything is. So what I want you guys to do with those videos is favorite them and chew out a little notebook and like write down the key pieces of like your placement in each of those videos and kind of like add it together and get the full picture on like what you need to be doing. Okay. Yeah, the 9 of Swords energy. Anxiety, fears, like this is exactly what you need to help people with. Back to the Page of Cups, that's crazy. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is like collaborating with other people, sharing your knowledge, right? And I told you about this one wand here that's like lit up, and that's you. You're meant to collaborate with other people, travel towards other people, maybe get an RV and start traveling around. Can be significant for some of you guys to spread the word, because there's a lot of broken souls here, but you're going to get the map to reach who you need to reach. You're going to get the answers on how to obtain this, okay? So a lot of people with drinking problems, addiction problems, confirmation. And this energy is, you're going to be helping people in many ways on what they need to like release, because you guys are very skilled. You've dealt with multiple things, like the 7 of Cups. So it's like you've been through a lot of things in your lifetime, right? You've been through, like I said, a lot of trauma. So like a lot of relationship problems, a lot of addiction problems, a lot of like woundings and everything. So that's why you're meant to help people in multiple ways on how to feel better, recover from addictions. Oh my God, I can't talk. And then also like, you know, let things go that they've been holding on to for a long time, like within their trauma. Okay. Yep. Self-sabotagers, people that don't want to be helped and changed. It doesn't matter. You're just meant to spread the seed, pour the seed, okay? And it's going to create this karmic justice and balance within them. You guys are like you're like walking justice. So some of you guys might have your North Node in Libra. Okay? So that could be significant as well. But yeah, this is what you do. You walk forward, you meet these people that you're instructed to meet, that you're guided to meet, who cross paths with you, and you speak some knowledge or something, like even that person that was in here, because all of us are in such good energy, and they felt the need to give up and they popped out, all of us praying for that individual and the fact that that individual found my live stream with a whole bunch of us that are a part of the 144,000, like we planted seeds. With a whole bunch of us that are a part of the 144,000, like we planted seeds to help others, even though like we're not sure if it really worked or we're not sure if it's going to help them. Like they were in here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're meant to create this sense of like balance and order in people's lives. Yeah, and then we have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups to embody like this self-love embodiment for other people. Because the pages are all students. So this is people like learning, teaching people how to love themselves. So for a lot of the feminines, this is going to be like, you know, how to take care of your body, your mental health, your physical body, how to work out. Like working out is a wonderful replacement for addiction. And just things like that. So that's going to be a lot of things that you guys are going to be in reflection about. I want to say for the upcoming week, right now, just take it easy. Yeah, a lot of page energies. So you guys are really going to be like teaching people on this time. You guys are no longer pages. I know I love these cards. You guys are no longer pages. You guys are the kings and queens. You're the masters, okay? The high priestess doesn't come out for anything. You guys have a lot of inner wisdom and it's going to be unlocked further. It's really your path and journey to help other people.